are on the board, the Teddies are going flying, and Toys for Tots are very happy right now. We got a big bear that just flew on the ice.
What a sight to see this is.
Unbelievable. We got bears, we got crocodiles, we got penguins.
A great event here, and you just love to see it.
This is a production of Hockey Night in Oswego. Only on WTOP.
Welcome into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena where the Teddies are waiting to be tossed. I'm your host, Kenny Gerard, coincided with some Laker connections, Ryan Joyce, Zach Malamud. We are here for the Teddy Bear toss tonight. Guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm so excited to be up here. My first time up here. It couldn't be any better with the guy to the left and the guy to the right of me. Two great lads. You have a great game. Hopefully a great game here for Oswego tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good matchup between Oswego and Buff State. Of course, this one coming in a great cause for both Oswego hockey programs. A really nice thing that they do each and every year, and it should be a good matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup, and the Teddy Bear toss is always a great thing for the city of Oswego, for families in need. All the Teddy Bears that are going to be tossed onto the ice are going to go to Toys for Tots as well. There's a canned food drive here tonight. Fans in the arena can go buy a Teddy Bear when you walk in. A great cause for the city of Oswego.
I mean, great cause overall. I mean, in the 4 years I've been here, I've enjoyed it every time. It's really cool. First goal, everyone's throwing, there's stuffed animals out there having a great time. And hoping Oswego, I hope they score early here because I'm ready to throw that right in the ice. The Unicorn got to get ready to go. It's going to go right in the ice, hoping for a quick Oswego score. It's great to get the whole community just around here and at the Oswego State games.
Well, speaking of scoring, let's take a little look at the game ahead. Oswego State Lakers, 3-2-1 on the year, taking on the Buffalo State Bengals, 1-4-1. Guys, what are we thinking about the matchup tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good one. The Lakers have won the last 10 matchups against Buff State. They cannot get too comfortable, though. This Buffalo State Bengals team looking for their first SUNYAC win of the year, trying to make a statement on the road. Their last win here came in February of 2019. Like I said, the Lakers just cannot get too comfortable in this one.
No, and for Oswego, they've had reaches of success against Buff State. 9 goals last year against them. And this Buff State team, 3 underclassmen with 2 goals. 130 of their 84 shots have come from underclassmen. So a really young team here for this Buff State team. And on the defensive end, their goalie faced a lot of shots. So for Oswego, it's a game where they can really attack it in the offensive zone where they've been lacking so far this season.
Yeah, and this is the first year where Oswego State is in the SUNYAC for women's hockey. Guys, how do you think that's going to affect the season?
I'll start off. Yeah, I think it's a new challenge for the Lakers. Obviously, a fair amount of the teams that they were going up against the fair amount of the teams they were going up against. It's a little bit different here. They get some new opponents, but I think they'll get comfortable.
Well, we're going to keep on the SUNYAC train, and let's take a look at the SUNYAC standings right now. Plattsburgh on top of the standings in first place, followed up by Cortland, Morrisville, and then Oswego. Guys, what are we thinking?
I think looking at it right now, Oswego middle of the pack. Morrisville have played a lot more games than the Lakers. The Lakers beat the Mustangs 5-1. I mean, Buff State's looking to get their first SUNYAC win of the year, so it should be a good one.
I mean, yeah, for Oswego, they're probably going to find themselves in the middle of the pack for the whole year. Plattsburgh and Cortland are up there at the top. Oswego, great game against Cortland yesterday. But they've already beat Morrisville this year. Tough loss against Ken. They play them 2 more times this year. So that kind of 3 to 6 range is going to be really tough for Oswego. Going to have to get some big wins there, and it's going to be a dogfight all year.
Yeah, like you were saying, we had 1-2-1 in the SUNYAC so far for the Lakers, 0-2-0 for the Bengals, both in the middle of the pack, both looking to make their way up with a win tonight. So let's take a look around the SUNYAC. Let's see what's going on today. They have 2 other games playing at the exact same time we are. Anna Maria versus Canton and Potsdam versus Cortland.
Yeah, start off Canton, Anna Maria. Yesterday, 6 different scores for themselves against Anna Maria. Also started a freshman goalie, 18-save shutout for himself. And Cortland Potsdam. Cortland's won 6 in a row against them. And their goaltender, Molly Gorgon's been really tough. Back-to-back SUNYAC goalie of the week. So it's going to be a tough game for Canton against Potsdam versus Cortland.
Yeah, definitely. And Canton, you mentioned it, playing Anna Maria yesterday, 6-0 win, non-conference. They're getting things going. Cortland looking to bounce back after yesterday's tie. We'll talk about that in a bit. But Potsdam, who lost 4-1 to Platte. Like, that's a huge rivalry game for them. They're going to want to bounce back after that one. A big matchup down there in Cortland.
Yeah, a lot of early season matchups, a lot of good matchups. And, everybody says maybe these games don't matter as much, but I think these early season games have a huge impact later on.
No, they're huge. I mean, you guys start the year off to a good start. Oswego have found themselves on a pretty good start to start the year, but early in the season, it's kind of showing the flow there as getting mocked over here by the stuffed animal. But, yeah, it's a really big start here for Oswego. These early games are huge, kind of show who's going to take it over the top on your team. New players on both sides, who's going to be the really top players to stand out for both teams.
And we're going to throw it into a quick break, but when we come back, looking at some last time out, seeing what happened last night. Stick around on WTOP 10.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
The Ice Arena. I'm your host, Kane Gerard. Two more Lakers making connections, Ryan Joyce, Zach Malmud. Gentlemen, we had a couple of games for each of these teams in the SUNYAC. Oswego tying Cortland 0-0 and Buff State dropping to Morrisville 2-1. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday for Oswego against Cortland, they played really great. Defensively, they've been great all season so far. It's just really been the offensive zone, and that one 0-0 in the ending one there. But for Oswego, it kind of showed they can play with the big dogs. There's a kind of a concern coming in this game. Look at it here. The shot comparison wasn't that bad. And for Cortland, 0 for 4 in the power play. They're one of the best in the power play in the country. So for Oswego to hold them off from getting goals there was huge for the Lakers. And obviously the face-offs there too as well. It was really close there.
Yeah, I mean, the second time in 2 years, Oswego held Cortland to 0 goals at home. They won last year's game 1-0. The first time this year, Cortland had under 2 goals in a game. Great job by the Lakers defensively. I mentioned before the game, Ryan, Red Dragons, 43% on the power play this season, one of the best in the SUNYAC, one of the best in the nation. Lakers couldn't take a lot of penalties. They took 4 of them, but credit to the Lakers for surviving that. That's a really hard challenge down there in Cortland.
And I think holding Danny Donegan, who was a preseason, SUNYAC member, to only 3 shots was huge for Oswego, kind of minimizing their top 10 on the Red Dragons team.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup for Oswego to come in and play Cortland, which is arguably one of the top 2 teams in the SUNYAC this year, competing with Plattsburgh. A good performance, taking penalties, doing what they can to try and show their way in the SUNYAC. But let's take a little look at the matchup history between these 2 teams. Guys, what do we got?
Yeah, for Oswego, I mean, obviously very dominant, won the last 10, have won a lot at home too as well. Played Buff State 3 times last year, 9 goals against them twice, and they've really showed dominance all together. Matt Cole and Riley Preston are back here for the Lakers, scored last year as well. But what I think last year was kind of a different players for Oswego scored, so it was kind of a team affair, and I'm kind of thinking the same thing here tonight, Zach.
Yeah, I said a little while ago, like, the Lakers can't get comfortable. Obviously, the numbers don't lie here. A 10-game win streak. They've really dominated Buff State over the years, 17-5 at home. But the Lakers cannot get comfortable. They need to rely on their heavy scorers. Matt Cole, somebody I'll mention later, like, really been strong against Buff State in the past. They need to rely on those top scorers to help them again today.
Yeah, that's right. Not getting too comfortable is very important for the Lakers. As we said, numbers really don't lie. 31, 10-1, a good record overall against Buff State. But getting a little too comfortable can be costly for them. But we got something coming up next. Kenny G's keys to the game. Well, guys, let's take a look at some keys.
Love the picture up there.
Yeah, I know. Who is
nice
that
looking guy over there?
Kenny G. Wow, look at that guy. All right, well, let's start it off. What are our keys, our Kenny G keys?
So I would say for Oswego, it's kind of keep that offensive going. I mean, defensively, they've been great all year, but they're 10 for 179 from 179 shots a year. They've only had 10 goals. Offense has not been that great. Defensively, they've been really good, but just kind of keep on the attack today and get momentum going for a really tough schedule here going forward in the SUNY.
Yeah, Buff State, I mean, my first key for them is score first. Get on the board first. The game they won, the only game they won this year, was against Newman. That's the only game they've scored first this season. I mean, they need to also make this game a defensive battle. Really make this Lakers team work to get their goals. If they are strong defensively, make the Lakers work. It's going to be a long day for Oswego. Oswego coming off 0 goals yesterday. I think Buff State can really take advantage of that.
Yeah, Buff State team, they're really young. They have nothing to lose here coming into the DAB, so it should be a good game overall for them tonight.
Yeah, I think it will be a good game overall, but we're going to head over to a quick break. When we get back, we're going to head over to the Bradley booth and only the Bradley booth. Stick around on WTOP 10.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. I'm Kane Gerard, coincided by Ryan Joyce, Zach Malmud. You guys have heard a lot of us dapper yappers talking it up, but we got one guy in the booth, Man Bun Bradley. We're going to go send it over to him and get some of his takes. Bradley, it's your show.
Thanks, Kenny. Thank you, Ryan. And thank you, Zach. I'm all by my lonesome over here, but I'm still going to come at you with a lot of stuff. So let's get things right underway with the goalie matchup, because we got two teams out here, kind of a tale of two different sides between Buffalo State and Oswego. Let's start with the Buffalo State goaltender, Jessica Augie. She's a junior. She's got a lot of experience under her belt in just the 2 years that she's played here with the Bengals. 23 games started in her freshman year back in 2021, and 25 games started last season. So already, including this year, over 50 games of experience for Jessica Augie in goal for the Bengals. As for the Lakers, on the other hand, it's Hannah Skavnak. A bit of a difference for Skavnak. Only 2 career games started for Skavnak, so she's very young in her career here with Oswego. So it's kind of a different tale between both sides. Skavnak, 2 total games, 2 total goals allowed, so she's played very well through 2 starts, getting her presumably can get her 3rd start tonight. For Augie, on the other hand, an 8.97, so basically a 90% save percentage for Augie so far this season. 1-4-1, so she's done her job in net. She just needs the rest of the team to kind of pick it up a little bit and give her a little bit of some goal support for the play that she's played here for the Bengals. So that's kind of a little bit of talk. It's going to be a little student versus teacher in goal today, but that's not the only thing going on here in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. You notice Kenny might have had that crazy caterpillar wrapped around his neck. That's for a reason, folks. That's because it is the teddy bear toss in association with Toys for Tots here tonight in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. A little bit over there, you can see, you probably can't see it from the shot that you're on right now, but there's a booth set up for Toys for Tots. It's an annual thing that we do here in Oswego for both the men's hockey team and the women's hockey team, where people donate, bring their old toys, and they throw it on the ice when the Lakers score first. So when you see that red light up for the Lakers, you could expect the teddy bears to be flying. I want to tell you guys a little bit of an anecdote, though, while I got you here, about my favorite teddy bear when I was growing up. I had a little dog that I used to sleep with every single night. It was a white dog, had some black ears. I slept with it so many times that there was just no stuffing left in the neck. So you kind of picture that. I'm not going to be throwing him onto the ice, but I might be throwing some other stuffed animals onto the ice if the Lakers find the back of the net here. That kind of leads me into the importance of the strong opening, because when the Lakers score, we're going to see those teddy bears fly onto the ice. So the Lakers are going to want to score quick to get this crowd on their feet and to get them all fired up and behind the green and gold. But let's talk a little bit about Buffalo State and why it's so important that they start off early. So far, they have had 1 game where they have scored first in the first period, and it was 2 unanswered goals way back a couple weeks ago. They scored 2 unanswered, then the other team scored, and then they followed it up. So they led that period 3-1. That's the only victory that Buffalo State has in the season. They have not been the team to score first the rest of the year. So it's been kind of an uphill battle right off the bat for Buffalo State. So they're going to want to send it in early and send it in quick. For the Lakers, on the other hand, only 1 goal in their 2 losses so far this season, including 0 last night against Cortland. So they're going to want to kind of correct that and find the back of the net first. And, of course, the added pressure of the teddy bear toss here as well. They're going to want to find the back of the net regardless, but it would be nice for both teams to try to go out there first. Let's talk a little bit about some of the keys to the game, because I'm going to pretend I'm a coach here and tell everybody what I would say if I was in the locker room with everybody. So let's talk a little bit first with Buffalo State. I mentioned there's presumably going to be a rookie goaltender in there in Hannah Skavnak. You got to pressure her. Throw as much as you got at her, and just let's see what she's got. Not too much experience, not too much film on Skavnak, so the best thing you can do is just fire her with shots. Just see if she breaks. It's going to be tough. We don't have much experience with her. She's played very well in 2 games, but for Buffalo State, if you just keep applying that pressure, she might have some sort of mistake in there just because of the lack of experience, opposed to if Lexi Levy was in goal tonight for the Lakers. But Skavnak's pretty good in net. So if you're a Lakers fan, hopefully she could be out there for a reason and help the Lakers get a W. But Buffalo State should be applying that pressure on the rookie goaltender. For the Lakers, it's simple. Stay out of the penalty box. They avoided danger last night. They went to the penalty box 4 times against the number 11 team in the nation, and they wound up with a tie. You can't be handing out freebies like that at all. So if you're the Lakers, you got to stay out of the penalty box. You do not want to give Buffalo State an opportunity to score, especially if you have Skavnak in goal. But that's going to do it for me until we drop the puck. So let's send it back over to the perch with Kenny Gerard, Ryan Joyce, and Zach Malamo. Guys, take it away.
Thank you, Jacob Bradley. Some great points. And, I feel like we learned something new, that Jacob Bradley's favorite stuffed animal was a little white dog that he used to sleep with as a kid.
That's a great stuffed animal to have. I mean, when I was growing up, I had George the giraffe, great stuffed animal, still have it to this day. So
I had A-Rod the husky, so shout out to A-Rod.
I had Mike the Monkey, but the ones where you had the little Velcro that you could strap around your neck
Okay.
and you could carry him everywhere.
Gotcha.
He was my personal favorite when I was a kid. But we're going to throw it to a quick break. When we come back, some players to watch and some picks for you guys. Stick around. WTOP 10.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena coincided. Ryan Joyce, Zach Mahmoud, Kenny Gerard, and the Caterpillar. So we got some players to watch here tonight. Some players are going to make an impact in tonight's Teddy Bear Toss matchup. What do we got, guys?
I mean, we're going to start off for Oswego. Sofia Kirkas is not only a fun name to say, but a really good player for this Oswego team. 1 goal this year, made big plays so far, due for a big game and a breakout one. And then on Buff State, number 29, Liz Flores. 5 shots this year in 3 of the games so far. She's been great overall. For a really young Buff State team, she's going to have to be key to get shots up here for Buff State to try to have a game in this one today. And then for Oswego on their side, we're going to go Sofia Kirkas again. We're going to say it 2 times. She's such a good player. Fun name to say. 1 goal this year, but she's due for a big game. Really a key player here for this Oswego team. Leadership for them overall. And I think she's due for a breakout one.
Yeah, and for me, Jake mentioned her earlier, it's the goalie, Jessica Augie for Buff State. 3.13 goals against average. Hasn't been great to start the season, but has the chance to bounce back against Oswego, who haven't been on fire in front of net. Only 1.7 goals per game this year. And for the Lakers, it's going to be Matt Cole. And no, it's not because she leads the team in scoring. It's because of the matchup. 5 career games against Buff State. Hull has scored in 4 of those. A hat trick in this exact matchup last year at the Deb. She should be a real big-time player for the Lakers today, and there's a bunch of them, but Matt Cole stands out for me as a player to watch.
Great players to watch, some people who are going to have a huge impact on tonight's game. And, well, Joyce, I guess you kind of got your wish. You got to say her name twice. But you did say it was fun to talk about, right?
Really fun to talk about. Great player here for Oswego. I mean, she's going to be a key factor here tonight.
Yeah, she is going to be a key factor tonight. And, let's talk about something else, guys. Let's talk about our favorite stuffed animals. I'm going to start this time. My favorite stuffed animal is going to be my actual favorite animal, a stuffed panda bear. The way to go.
See, I mentioned George the giraffe and the C block there, but I'm going to say I'm a penguin guy. Love a stuffed penguin. Have a lot of stuffed animals growing up, one of my top tier ones. And penguins, can't go wrong with that.
If I could get a stuffed zebra was my favorite animal growing up. I think that's going to be my go-to there.
Well, it's time to have some fun, gentlemen. Let's get into the picks for today's matchup. Joyce, what do you got?
I think, momentum for Oswego. Yesterday played a great game against Cortland. They're going to take it here today. 7-2 is going to be the score. Oswego is going to dominate on the offensive and defensive side. And I think I'm going to say 2 goals there because they have a young goaltender here for Oswego. But I think the momentum's going to go over, and they're going to get a big win here and get their 11th straight against Buff State.
And for me, it's going to be high scoring, but not as high scoring as recent years. I'm going the Lakers win this one 5-1. They take down Buff State in a big game on their home ice, coming off of that win yesterday. Going to be huge for momentum of the Lakers. I think they take this one.
Well, let's see about my pick. I think we got 4-2 Oswego. We got a sweep up here on the perch. It's all Lakers from us. It's going to be a great matchup. 4-2, 7-2, 5-1. Maybe one of us is going to be right. Maybe one of us is going to be wrong. But I think that's going to do it all for us here on the perch. You hear a little more of me. I'm going to run over to the booth, and I'll commentate with you guys as well. The 2 Laker connections, Ryan Joyce, Zach Malmud. Thank you guys for joining us on the pregame show, but don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys over in the booth with Man Bun Bradley. Stick around on WTOP 10.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kind of Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
The Lakers are on the board, the Teddies are going flying, and Toys for Tots are very happy right now. You got a big bear that just flew on the ice.
What a sight to see this is.
Unbelievable. We got bears, we got crocodiles, we got penguins.
A great event here, and you just love to see it.
Welcome Welcome you back to the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. It is the Teddy Bear Toss, and it is just about to start here between the Buffalo State Bengals and the Oswego State Lakers. We welcome you up to the booth. Jacob Bradley alongside the man who we haven't heard enough of so far, Mr. Kenny Gerard. And Kenny, real quick, I know you just talked about it for 30 minutes. Give me a quick preview on what you're looking for here tonight.
Well, I really hope the people at home aren't sick of hearing my voice. You got at least another period with me and then another break. But what we're looking for tonight, a good matchup. Two teams looking to rebound. Neither team coming off of a win. 1-2-1 the SUNYAC for the Lakers, 0-2-0 for the Bengals in the SUNYAC. Two teams, some having penalty troubles. Both teams struggling to get in power play goals. Each team just getting about one in. Low conversion percentage. .059 for the Lakers, .083 for the Bengals. Both looking to get more goals in a game. 1.7 goals per game for each team. We need to see some shots in the back of the net, Bradley.
Absolutely, especially we want to see those Teddies go tossing tonight. But both teams are going to have to come out pretty strong here with some offense. The Lakers did not score last night against Cortland, the big story coming into this one. So now we'll have to see if they can get it going here against Buffalo State. Like you said, 1-2-1 are the Lakers in conference. The Bengals looking for their first SUNYAC victory of the season as the puck gets set to drop. We're underway from the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. Out there for Buffalo State right now, we have Emma Ramsey, Riley Garrow, Karis Yersel, Alexa Groh, and Katie Sarich. For the Lakers, it's Maya Booth, Erica Paranti, Riley Preston, Sophia Kirkostas, and Caitlin Tadia out there for both sides. In goal, of course, we talked about it in the pregame show. Jessica Augie in net for the Bengals. And the freshman goaltender, Hannah Skavnak, in goals. Tadia brings it up, puts a shot on, knocked away by the stick from Augie. Rebounded now by the Bengals. Goes past the stick of Tadia, passes it up now to Groh. Groh goes across the ice there and should just dump it in as we get our first line change of the day. Rebounded off the wall, pass looked for Tadia. It'll go too far and go all the way to the other side here. As it'll be recovered now by the Bengals, as it was Arissa Vitrano down there.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of dump and run. 19:08 left to go here in this first period. It's dump and run, but we're seeing a lot of good defense, seeing people in a lot of zones, keeping the gap control up. So far, it's going to be a good defensive game. We say, let's always talk about the positives from the last game. We did mention how Oswego did not score against Cortland, but guess who else didn't score? Cortland.
Absolutely. Yes, Cortland did not score. That is a good point there, Kenny. It was a 0-0 tie against the number 11 team in the nation in the Red Dragons. As the face-off, dangerous pass there towards the middle. As it'll be dumped down low to Flores. Flores comes around now, taken away back by the Lakers. Let up is Booth. Booth looked for the pass, went through the stick of McGrath. Near the goal now. Picked up by the Bengals. They'll start to come the other way. Another line change for the Lakers. Simone Benrick checks in. As it'll once again, Kenny, you mentioned it, a dump and change.
Yeah, dump and change is right. Keeping some fresh legs on the ice. Not bad for either team. Keep some fresh legs, keep the action going, and I mean, I guess you need some fast players to get some shots in.
Absolutely, as Bernard takes it now behind there. Pass went past a handful of Buffalo players there, as it'll be rebounded now and taken way back by Coley. Bednarik looking for Coley again. A little bit of scrum around the blue line. Lakers come away with it. There's Coley. She'll pass it up now to Mucha. Musha on the 3-on-2. Goes towards the middle. Had a nice shot there. Great pass from Musha. Not being able to handle it, though, is Mac Hull. As the Lakers now have to reset back into the neutral zone. Preston goes up now towards Hull. Hull getting absolutely pressured with the defense. And again, it'll go back and press them up to go back. This is kind of the goal-scoring line we've noticed so far early on in the season for the Lakers. Led by Hull and Mucha. Dumps it down. There's Skavnak's first save of the game. As here's Mucha again. Hits Preston in the middle. On the way down now is Kirkostas. Kirkostas on the shot. Nice save there up by the head for Augie. And we're going to another puck drop.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of good opportunities so far for the Lakers, making plays happen, making good passes. But everywhere I see a white jersey, Jake, I'm seeing a black jersey as well. Their defense has been very good so far, almost stellar, shutting down those passing lanes, keeping good gap control, not letting anything get by them, and shutting down the opportunities that Oswego has been presented with so far.
Absolutely. Two teams that do not score goals too frequently. And there's a shot that'll go in. It looked like it might have went off of a, now let the Teddy Bears fly. There we go. That was what I was looking for. There they all go. The Teddy Bears fly. The Lakers are on the board early here. It's 1-0, green and gold.
And the Teddies are being tossed onto the ice for Toys for Tots. There's the first goal of the game, 17-12 left in the first. Quick shot by the Lakers, quick goal. Exactly what they were looking for. Get one in early, get some momentum, and well, as all the fans in the arena are waiting for, get those teddy bears on the ice.
Yeah, I love to see the amount of teddy bears we have out there on the ice. As now we'll take a little bit of a breather. Still some more flying. I think a reindeer took a trip down the old lane. Here's a replay of the goal. Looked like it was just dumped in. It was Lizzie Burke down low. A lot of traffic in front of the net. It just kind of gets it in there.
Yeah, and that's what we're saying. The good defense, they're crashing in on the goalie, but there is one catch when you're crashing in too hard. If you crash a little too hard, you might leave a gap. You might leave someone open in the back. Leaves an easy shot to smack it in. And now I guess we're going to play a little cleanup crew after the goal, getting the teddy bears collecting, get them off the Toys for Tots for Oswego.
Absolutely. Great cause for the Lakers. And they light the lamp a little early there, Kenny.
Light the lamp is right. So far, steering the ship into Lake Ontario on the shores. Doing good so far.
Yeah, Lizzie Burke finds the back of the net here. First of the game for the Lakers. There you see some of the volunteers out there collecting some of the teddy bears for donation for Toys for Tots. So big shout out to everybody in here today that contributed to it. I noticed your Caterpillar didn't take the leap of faith, but maybe the next one.
You know, I really wanted to, but when we were standing in the booth, I was really afraid I was going to throw it right into the Oswego bench, and I don't know how that would have went.
Yeah, we're not in optimal teddy bear toss position up here.
No,
in the
and especially when you got a big Caterpillar.
That is true. Yeah, I think we would have taken out Mark Digby down there in the coaching box. But Lakers take the lead 1-0. Buffalo State gonna have to bounce back quick as another dump for the Bengals. As it's fought for behind the net. Bit of a dangerous loose there. Somehow keeps alive. Thought she had an open shot. Can't get it. The Lakers tip it away. Bodies everywhere. As a bit of a scrum up against the boards. As it'll be dumped up now by the Lakers. Another dump. Augie will take it and keep it up there. She'll just cover it instead as the Lakers' pressure began to go on. And we'll get another face drop this time in the Lakers zone.
Yeah, we're going to see another puck drop, and we're going to look at another face-off percentages. Oswego, .542 face-off win percentage, while Buff State, .595 face-off win percentage. Pretty evenly matched teams when it comes to the face-off.
Absolutely. As the Lakers win that one.
The Laker goal scored by number 15, Lizzie.
As Coley had it. Big hit down low. Don't know if that was intentional, but nonetheless, as now Shell's down there fighting for it with Willick, as the Bengals will take away with it. Passes it up now to Tingley. Tingley just trying to get it out of there as the Laker pressure here on offense seriously being felt by the Bengals. Good job to keep the stick in there and make the Lakers have to reset. As a bit of a rough pass there, Mucha, fresh off the bench, couldn't keep a handle of it. As it'll be dumped in by Coley. Dump pass back, taken away now, kicked away by Murray. Mucha's got it now, she'll dump it in. As here's Bednarik. Passes it up now, here come the Bengals. As it'll be dumped down by Hannah Tingley, and she'll go one-on-one here with Hull. And it'll be a little bit of an icing call.
Yeah, another icing call, another dump and run. It's kind of seen what we've been seeing from Buffalo so far, trying to figure something out, trying to get an offensive scheme that break the Lakers' defense. A good idea to get the fresh legs on the ice, come back, recuperate, think, what are we going to do? Force another face-off in the Oswego zone.
Absolutely, as Bednarik will get the face-off here against Liz Flores. As it's won by the Lakers, here's Preston. Preston dumps it down now to Hull. Hull, kind of a wide open lane. Pass it in the Bednarik, can't get it to go. It's one a little far. Mucha now in the middle. Pass it out now to Coley. Coley down low, back to Hull. As passes it around now, there's Coley again. Taken away now by the Bengals. As here's Flores leading the pack. Can't get it now off of Preston. As Van Dam goes up now towards Hull. Good pass down there from Hull over to Paranti. Can't get it. Pass it again towards the middle of the offense there. Can't get it to go. Great job taking it away, and she'll just dump it in from Rhea Zemlak. As Paranti again now behind the net. She'll dump it, looking for Kier Costas. Again, the pressure from the Bengals being felt. As number 16, Karis Yourcell all over Sofia Kirkostas. Again, she's just got her pinned up against the boards. Passes it again towards the middle, can't get it to go, as it was intended for Maya Booth. Now here comes the odd man rush. Gets it on the shot, looking for it. Again, the Lakers there. One-timer, can't get it to go, and there's, with the glove save, is the rookie.
A nice little scoop, like you're scooping some mashed potatoes onto your plate for Thanksgiving.
Timely.
Timely is right. A good scoop there by Oswego. Way to stop it in. And, Buffalo's doing exactly what they need to do, shutting down those passing lanes, playing really tight on Oswego. They're really not giving them any breathing room. As you were saying, she's pinning up against the boards for about 10 seconds, not giving her any opportunities to pass the puck around.
Yeah, tougher save right there than it looked for Skavnak, as it kind of ricocheted off of an Oswego player, and Skavnak just nice, like a first baseman almost, able to pick it up with the glove. So a very nice save there for Hannah Skavnak. And now here come the Bengals on the lead. There's the shot, blocked again by the blocker side of Skavnak. Again, keeping the pressure up. Stickless now with the kick is Malone. Bodies everywhere. We're going to have a delayed penalty here. It'll go, probably looks like against the Lakers. As we saw a lot of bodies down. Looks like the green and gold are going to be down a woman here.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to be down one. And between both these teams, we are seeing a lot of penalties early off. Oswego 19 penalties on the year, while Buff State 29 penalties on the year. And there's one thing consistent between these two teams. They are struggling to convert on the power play. But both teams, good penalty kill so far. Buff State, .815 penalty kill. Oswego, .933 penalty kill. Both teams good at stopping the penalties, but not so good in the power play.
Absolutely. 2 minutes in the box for Lauren Schell. Now the Lakers will play one down. Good shot there. Knocked away by the Lakers. As here's Bednarik. She'll kick it up now to Mucha. And now it's the odd man rush. Here comes Mucha. She's all on the shot. Can't get it. Oh, she scores. No, she didn't get it. I didn't think she got it. But Mucha finds the back of the net there for the Lakers. And it's a quick 2-0 lead.
Good shot by the Lakers. Wait a minute. A short-handed goal. Not something I had on my bingo card for right now. Good shot. Way to break away. Make a play. Tripped up the Bengals defender. And when the defender goes down on a 2-on-1, it's most likely going to end in a goal. And here we take a look. Tessa Mucha coming down, have a shot right between the legs, dumps it right into the back of the net.
Yeah.
Oswego 2-0.
I didn't think she got it, but Mucha finds it nonetheless. We see her again on the replay, just kind of the defender there for the Bengals got kind of tripped up there on the 2-on-1 odd man rush. And the Lakers made it a 2-0 odd man rush and wound up finding the back of the net nonetheless.
Smooth like gravy and butter.
There you go. More Thanksgiving references right there from Kenny Gerard. Gotta love it. We'll have to see if the other two can keep up that type of energy.
I guess we'll see.
As it's now 2-0 Lakers, a shorthanded goal will go for Tessa Mucha. We talked about the ability of that line to score the goals, and that time it's a shorthanded goal. As a pass from Preston intercepted now by Murray. Murray on the shot. Svatnak there again. Gets her standing up on her toes, and she gets the save. Buffalo so far not really too aggressive. Oop, I almost went down there on the offense. A lot of cards up here, Kenny. Hopefully you can still hear me. As almost went, you get what I'm saying. We'll just move on. Here's the face-off. I got kind of right up there, I won't lie. Here's the face-off. Bengals take it over. Minute left here in the penalty. And now, again, pressed up against the far side boards here are the Bengals. As it's Zemlak in there for the Lakers. And now just a shot on, and Skavnak's there, puts the glove on and gets the save.
You know, I was going to say, look like some slow puck play there from the Lakers, but then I just remembered they're still on the power play, still on the penalty kill. Still 43 seconds left in the power play.
A lot of time.
You almost forget when someone scores on a shorthanded goal that they got a power play going, but Oswego so far, excellent job.
Excellent job
kills
so
they've been
far
doing all year.
Absolutely, excellent job on this specific penalty kill by the Lakers, so much so that they were able to find the back of the net on it. As again, this time a Bengal player goes down. Goes over now to Malone. Malone, nice job on the stick work there to knock it away for Garrow. And now here's Murray. Murray gonna kick it up now over to Braun. Again, there's Preston knocking it away. Here comes Bednarik. She's got another one-on-one with Murray. She'll go in towards the middle. Look for Preston, another great job on the defense. Now here's a one-on-one opportunity. Fast break on the shot, and Skavnak's there. Great save there on the one-on-one opportunity. Kind of pulled up from deep, as one would say.
Yeah, one pulled up from deep, a little slap shot action, and not getting by the Oswego goalie there. Take a look. Skavnak ready to rock and roll. Glove up, shot coming her way, and shuts it down.
Yeah, Malone there too on the pressure, kind of closed in there at the end. Maybe pressured the shot. Maybe not necessarily a shot that that Flores was looking for. Now here come the Lakers, led by Mucha. One of 2 goal scorers so far. Passes it over to Preston. Preston looked for Bednarik and can't get it. Again, there's Bednarik over to Mucha. As Shell, fresh out of the penalty box, will dump it. As here's JoJo running rabbit. She goes up now to Amanda Menzora, who goes across now to Tingley. Tingley with the control, passes it up to Flores. Flores kind of evades there on the big swing. And now here come the Lakers. Here's Mac Hull. Hull goes around now. Gets the shot. Can't get it to go as Peranti was there. As there's running rabbit again, this time leading the offense for the Bengals. As she looks up for Flores. Flores has Kirkostas all over her, and she'll just dump it. We'll get another line change for the Bengals. As here's Coley. Coley goes up to Tadia. And now on it now are the Bengals. Here's the shot, a little high, can't get it to go. And the Bengals will recover. Goes to dump it down, goes off the skate of Kirkostas. And again, now a fight behind the net. As it rattles up now, recovered over around the Tully's Tenders sign. Pass it up now to Sarch. Can't get it to go. Rebounded now, here is the Lakers. Here's Peranti. Taking now the Bengals. Nice shot there on the defense from Tadia. She'll go down there on a little bit of a hit. And now a dump down intended for Kirkostas is going to be a little too high. And now they're going to have to move quick here as the change was a little slow. Picked up again. There's the shot. And right there, smooth like butter, cool as a cucumber, is Hannah Skavnak on the save.
Skavnak, another nice save. And there's one thing, we've noticed so far from this game. The shots from each team, 6-6, dead even. But Oswego up 2-0. Skavnak having a good game, stopping everything coming her way.
So far, we saw glimmers of greatness from Skavnak in her 2 outings so far this year. And now getting the start here on this matinee game. And she has proven her worth so far for the Lakers. As again now behind the net, here's Pethrick. And now here come the Lakers. Here's McGrath leading the way. She's got the one-on-one. The shot goes off the stick and off the back glass. And now running after it will be Zemlak. Taking it away now, here's Braun. Braun goes over to Murray. Running rabbits there. And now the shot, Augie will take it and she'll just cover it up. As Mucha was kind of pressuring her there. We saw her get to her already. And Augie will take the face-off odds instead.
Yeah, face-off odds might be the better odds. Like we said earlier, both teams fairly even matched on the face-off. And we're seeing good defense again from both sides. I feel like I've said defense a lot so far.
That's
so
okay.
The defense has been fantastic on both sides. No passing lanes really open. Everywhere you see a black jersey, you see a white jersey. Everywhere you see a white jersey, you see a black jersey. Both teams doing a good job on defense, and Oswego just able to capitalize on the very little mistakes we're seeing from the Bengals.
Absolutely. It's been a defensive-heavy matchup. As Bednarik kicks it up now to Van Dam. Back over now to Van Dam. She's got an opportunity. The shot, Augie's there. You saw her kind of pinned up against the iron there. And now, again, there's Bednarik. Good pass. Can't get it to go. As Mucha was looking for her second there. Here's Hull. Hull goes off the skate of Mucha. And now here's Van Dam. She'll dump it down. Bednarik's there. She'll go over to Mucha. And now a bit of a mishandling there as it'll go over. Preston keeps it alive as Kirkostas now on the dump. And now here's Lizzie Burke. Coley dumps it down to Burke, can't get it. And now it'll be recovered by the Bengals. As here's the shot. Preston a little high. Or that was Peranti, sorry. As now here's the rebound. Here's Shell. Shell on the shot, can't get it to go. Rebounding now is Burke, and the Lakers will reset. As there's Peranti, passes it back down to Van Dam. Van Dam looking for the wraparound. Instead, she goes in towards the middle now for Burke. Burke on the one-timer, can't get it. That was Coley, sorry. It's hard to read from all the way up here, Kenny. I always thought I might need glasses, but it doesn't matter. We're going to have to power through nonetheless.
Sometimes I'm wondering the same thing.
I mean, like, wow. But nonetheless, now here's McGrath. Skates right over the logo. She'll go down now to Corbett. Corbett hits now Zemlak across. Corbett now keeps it alive for the Lakers. A lot of pressure here from the Lakers. The shot goes in now to Augie. It's loose, and it scores! A bit of a give-me right there for the Lakers. A little alley-oop. Hip-hip cheerio there on the goal right there. And the Lakers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Please stop me, Kenny. Go ahead.
A little Wade DeBron action with the slam dunk into the top corner of the net.
Floater was the word I was looking for.
Floater. That's where the little floater. Well, let's take a look at the floater, Jake.
There it is. Boop. There it goes right in the top
floater.
left corner. Kenzie Malone, her first goal of the season, gives the Lakers a 3-0 lead. God, the fans are running out of teddy bears to toss here in this game. With 6:50 remaining, the Lakers have themselves a very comfortable lead. As here's Booth. Booth brings it in now out of the neutral zone. Goes for the dump just off the blocker there for Augie. Rebounding now, here's Malone. Malone will go over now to Zemlak. Zemlak knocked away on the save from Augie. Got now dumped behind the net. As there's Mucha, she'll be pinned up against the glass by the Bengals. Taken away now on the dump. Ooh, and a hit there. Rebounding now, here's Bednarik. Goes across now to Hull, can't get it. And she'll dump it down now. Bednarik again, she's played a lot of minutes here, Kenny.
Yeah, she's been on the ice for a long time this game, but she's been a contributor to the team so far. You know, it's flying around like a turkey out there.
Man, you're just full of the Thanksgiving references. As now the Bengals will take a trip to the penalty box. As it looked like a little bit of a hooking call might be going the way of the Lakers here. As now they're going to play with a power play here, a little bit of an advantage, a 5-on-4, if they would say, with a 3-0 lead.
And Oswego is looking for only their second power play goal of the year, 1 for 17 thus far.
Yeah, and those numbers are going to need to change if the Lakers are going to want to make any sort of dent in the SUNYAC, and this is the time to do it. Currently with a 3-0 lead, they can kind of play more conservative here and look for the shot that's theirs. Now here's Hull on the one-timer, can't get it to go. Rebounding now, goes to the other side for Bednarik. Bednarik going to go again towards Shell. Shell on the shot, can't get it off the top of the crossbar. They didn't cross, and they're going to count it actually. Oh my God. Somehow that must have just went in past the back of the net. They didn't even light the lamp on that one. And it'll be another Lakers goal quick on the penalty.
Yeah, confused up in the booth. There was no lamp. I'm always looking for the lamp.
Yeah.
And there was just nothing there. But, you know, from our angle, we can't really see how well that went in. But this replay will tell us exactly how it went.
Let's slow this bad boy down, too, as here's the shot from McGrath. And just really not much to see there. But the refs have a better view than we do. And the Lakers take a 4-0 lead.
We heard the ding of the crossbar up there, and it must have slipped just by around the back and bounced back out.
And it was a delayed reaction from just about everybody. As now here's Van Dam. The Lakers with a very early 4-0 lead, just 15 minutes into this game. And they're still playing very hard, and there's a big-time hit down low for Digis. And another one, again, there's Tadia now getting tangled amongst the boards there. Preston lets the shot rip, and it ricochets off of a Bengals defender, and she'll get it right back. Passes it up now to Tadia, who loses it, as Mendoza will just drop it in. And now Tadia's going to take it. She's got the one-on-one, the shot! At that time, the lamp goes on, but it's no goal. There it goes. There's the shot. I don't know what happened.
I'm so confused.
But the Lakers
I am so confused.
Scored there, I guess. Kenzie Malone, her second of the game. And they're just making our job hard up here, aren't they?
We need a replay. I got to see what happened. I mean, we saw light. Ref said no goal. Then the light shuts off. It goes in. Now we can look at the replay here. Malone, another goal, second goal in the year. And It's just poke.
Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so it clearly goes in
yeah,
eventually. But the lamp was lit a little premature down low there after it wasn't lit the first time.
Didn't count. Then the light comes on the second time, and it counts.
So there it goes. So.
And also there goes my perch prediction. I had 4-2 in the game. 5-0 Oswego.
Well, that was quick.
4:33 and
5 goals here. Maybe I'll get a goal call right eventually. We'll see. There's a reason to tune in. As there's Pethrick on the dump in. As here's Corbett. And a bit of a scrum there between Zemlak and the Bengals, still down there. As they're only just announcing the 4th goal over the loudspeaker, so not even the 5th one. That one goes to Ashley McGrath as Bednarik dumps it in and around Saric. Zemlak was there, can't get it. As the dump and dive, we'll get it for Ramsier. As here's Hull along the boards. She kicks it over now to Zemlak, who dumps it in and across the neutral zone. Hull's there, so they're going to move quick here. Now Augie, whoa, that's going to be something. As she slides into the goaltender, just kind of going a little quick there for Mac Hull and winds up with the goaltender. No, referee's being a little nice here, not going to send Hull to the penalty box.
Yeah,
I thought maybe that was a chance.
I thought maybe there was a chance too, but you know, it didn't look to be too intentional. So she was going a little too fast, hustling for the puck, and well, I guess the puck might have just been a wee bit faster.
That's the equivalent of like you're chasing a foul ball in baseball, and you're like, kick the fence, and they go, hey, good hustle. That's the equivalent right there. You knock the goalie over.
Right into the fence.
There it is. So yeah, Mac Hull there on the good hustle. As the Lakers continue to pile it on. As here's Shell. Shell dumps it in now to Burke. Burke goes across. Now here is Buffalo State. Leading the pack now is Radecki, but the Lakers will take it right back. As Coley hits Burke. Burke's gonna dump it down. As it'll be Vitrino taking it for the Bengals. Another dump from McGrath. Taken now by Running Rabbit. As it'll be tipped now from Corbett. As right there now is Running Rabbit again. And now here come the Bengals taking it into the neutral zone. Here's Running Rabbit. She kicks it back now to Silva. And Silva will hit the dirt. As here's Van Dam. Van Dam now back over to Malone. And here's McGrath. McGrath's going to dump it down, signaling for the line change. And now here comes 5 fresh Lakers out of the ice. A little bit of update from Canton. They currently up 2-0 here in their non-conference matchup. So another game that the Lakers are going to want to keep a close eye on with a SUNYAC matchup on the horizon. As here's Mucha. Mucha gets entangled up with Murray in the neutral zone. Now Preston. Taken away now by the Bengals. As Mucha again dumps it in now to Bednarik. Bednarik gonna dump it to Booth. Hull's there, can't get it on the one-timer. Great save by Augie. Rebounded now, and here comes Willick. And she will run into Lizzie Burke down there. As the pass goes up now to Tadia. Tadia now hits Hull. As nice job there on the defense by Saric to get in there and disrupt anything that the Lakers had planned. As here's Booth. Booth goes now over to Kirkostas. As it'll be dumped now again, Saric on the hustle. As on a knee there was Mucha, she keeps it alive. 1 minute left here in this first period. Tadia looked for the wraparound, can't get it to go. Taken away now by Tingley. And now again, the Lakers putting the pressure on, taking it back. Here's the shot for Preston, can't get it, guts it to go. There you go, for 6, Kenny, there I am, but there's another goal for the Lakers. As this time, it goes for Erica Peranti.
You know, Jake Bradley, I'm thankful this Thanksgiving for your effort to get the goal call right.
I'm going to get one.
It's all right. There's a lot of game left as we take a look at the replay there. Shot just getting by Augie. And, you know, there's not much Augie can do at this point. It's just 19 shots to Buffalo's 6. Just not an even matchup, and the defenses, Buffalo's defense breaking down, like we said earlier, they're doing good at shutting down those passing lanes, crashing in on the goal, but the one problem is when they crash in on that goal, they're leaving so many other players wide open.
Absolutely.
And it's not those close shots we're seeing. Yeah, we saw that one scrum where me and you both had no clue what was going on, but it's usually those little slap shots, deep shots. You're not seeing a lot up close in the net. That's where the defense is good. Now Oswego's taking advantage of the shots from a little bit farther back, a little bit behind the face-off circle.
Totally is. A penalty will also be on the board here. As it looked like, yeah, I saw the ref's hand go up right as the shot was waved there. You could see it on the replay. And Buffalo State's going to be down. Once again, the Lakers here on the power play.
I know it's not basketball, but I guess we can call that a little and one.
I guess so, yeah. An and one is a perfect call for that one. Obviously, the Lakers could double up. As Burke now takes it. Burke goes down to Corbett, back on the inside, can't get it to go. Kirkostas was there. As again, the offensive pressure for the Lakers has been felt to the 10th degree. As there's another shot. Ball's a little loose. That time I'll get it. And it goes in for the Lakers. They didn't even finish the shot call there on the scoreboard. And another goal this time goes for Liacoli, who just kind of picked up the scraps and knocked one in, and another quick trip to the penalty box, and out the Lakers are up 7-0.
And we're going to take a look at the replay here. The power play goal going for the Lakers, really picking up on their power play conversion percentage. And also, everybody listening at home, if you're watching on YouTube, maybe roll this back about 30 seconds, screen grab that and send it to us, because Jacob Bradley got his first goal call right today.
First goal call in there. There it is. With 9 seconds remaining here in the first, the Lakers just, it took me 7. I don't think they didn't even get 1 yesterday if you were calling the game in Cortland. It took me 7 and I finally get my first. But nonetheless, that one goes into the bench as soon as the buzzer sounds. And it looks like that's going to do it for 20 minutes of play. The Lakers have absolutely dominated this one. 7-0, Kenny Gerard.
Yeah, that's domination if I've ever heard of it. I mean, 7-0, that's like a football score after a first quarter.
It is.
So 7-0 for Oswego, huge lead going into the first intermission here. And speaking of intermissions, everybody's got to stick around. I hope you're not sick of me yet, because you got me again in a few minutes.
Kenny is not going anywhere. He's going to have to do a quick sprint over to the perch, because we're going to throw it to a quick break. On the other side, we got Kenny Gerard, Zach Malamud, and Ryan Joyce for the Intermission Report. We'll be right back on WTOP 10.
It's like,
no.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Get
a close-up of that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
la 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly
Welcome back into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. Guess who's back? I'm back. I know you guys listened to me talk for a long time, but don't worry. I got 2 more Dabber Yappers on my side. Guess who I am? I'm Kenny Gerard. This is Ryan Joyce, Zach Mahmoud. And, well, gentlemen, we had a interesting first period. The Oswego State Lakers, we don't have a football team, but putting up a touchdown on the scoreboard.
I mean, unbelievable start for the Lakers, shooting right away. A lot of early open opportunities for Oswego. I think Buff State on the defensive end gave them a lot of lanes, and Oswego definitely capitalized off that. 7 goals on 22 shots. You mentioned like a football score here tonight. My prediction, I had 7-2. It might be out the window at this point. What are your thoughts, Zach?
Mine is out the window. I had 5-1. But, I mean, the Lakers, you look at the power play, 2 for 2, a team that was 1 for 17 coming into this one. I mean, really stepping up on the power play. Huge for the confidence of this team, and they were able to get a couple of goals, huge ones for them in that first period.
Well, if we're talking about picks being out the window, my pick was gone about halfway through the first period. I had 4-2 coming into this game. It is definitely not 4-2 right now. But let's talk about that first goal, and we got to see the Teddies be tossed onto the ice for Toys for Tots. Great shot coming in here, guys. What do we think?
I mean, I saw the first goal, and I was jumping for joy out here. I grabbed my stuffed animal, chucked it over the edge, and I got it over. I was excited. Quick start there for Oswego. It's kind of what you wanted. All the fans were here in anticipation here tonight, brought their stuffed animals, got some stuffed animals when they came into the building. So it was exciting. You got to love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, a huge goal for the Lakers, and you talk about just keeping up with the play. That's what Lizzie Burke did. The first shot got blocked. She was able to capitalize on the rebound. Lakers had a couple of those in that first period. Really, really big for them on the offensive end.
Yeah, Oswego making their best of their opportunities, getting in half of the shots they had on goal. And if we're counting up the goals, the Lakers not having 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 7 goals in the back of the net, a season high for the Lakers in their SUNY matchup at home, as we're taking a look right now at the goals.
I mean, my man Jacob Bradley's got to be out of breath. 7 goals in that first period. Couple calls. I was listening to you guys. Couldn't get it off. It was so quick for Oswego. But I think what it's kind of been, just a second chance opportunities. I mentioned that middle of that offensive zone's been open pretty much this entire game so far. And Oswego's really been attacking it and finding their teammates so far.
Yeah, I think every single one almost has been a rebound for the Lakers. We're just capitalizing, like you said, Ryan, on those second chance opportunities, and the power plays really stepped up. We see the puck pinging around once in a while. We don't even know what's getting into the net. So, I mean, great job by the Lakers, really taking advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, and Buffalo State's defense was solid through most of the period, shutting down the passing lanes, not allowing great Oswego opportunities. But Oswego, with the opportunities they were given, made the best of it. And let's talk about something else now, guys. That game was very physical in the first period. A lot of physicality, a lot of getting shoved up against the board by Buffalo and by Oswego.
Yeah, and it was great. I mean, they really let them play. It was very physical, a lot of great defensive play there from Oswego on both sides. But the physicality really showed. They want this one. Yesterday, that was a big game against Cortland that they got a lot of momentum from, and they want to keep it going here today. I mean, look at a few here. Few really big shots there on the side, of the rink. And for Oswego, just keep it going, keep playing that physical kind of game, and get some more goals here and bring the game up to a couple more goals.
Yeah, I mean, a tough one yesterday, 0-0. Those are the gritty kind of wins that the Lakers need that will help them in the SUNYAC later in the season. Obviously, a big game today where they're keeping up that physicality that they did yesterday against Cortland. No goals yesterday, but they're getting on the score sheet today, definitely helping them. And for morale for them, like it's huge for this team's confidence to be able to play in these big games and get those wins.
Yeah, morale definitely high on the Oswego bench right now. Well, Buff State's morale's got to be a little bit low, down 7-0. So what would you do if you were the Buff State coach and you were in the locker room, and obviously your girls are feeling a little down right now? What are you going to say?
Yeah, not the best start for the Bengals, but I mean, in terms of, I think they got to get better just clearing the puck kind of out of the zone for Buff State. And also, they were playing aggressive there early. They just got to kind of keep it going here and get going.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just press the reset button. Obviously, there's a football score on the scoreboard right now. You just erase everything that happened in that first period, come back. There's still a lot of time in this game. There's still 2 full periods to go. If the Lakers did it, Buff State can equally do the same.
Right, and if you're the coach, you got to get your players motivated. You got to get some momentum in that locker room. Get ready to come back 7-0, 10-0, 1-0. It doesn't matter. It's a new period. It's a new game. So now, what do you got to do if you're a Bengal? What do you got to do to come back 7-0 into the second intermission?
I mentioned for Oswego, it was kind of easy there on the offensive attack. I mean, they got a lot of second chance opportunities, but also kind of that offensive zone was really open there altogether. They kind of just have to keep it going and, really just clear the puck out and play better in the offensive zone, get the opportunities and goals when they can.
I think just throw the puck at the net. Get some opportunities. Make Hannah Savnak work. She had 9 saves in the first period. Make her work more. I think that's going to be huge. You may get a couple bounces your way. The Lakers have gotten bounces their way in that first period. Buff State can definitely do the same.
Yeah, Skavnak has been locked down in that first period, not letting anything get by her. But she's not really seeing a lot of action from the Bengals so far. And I think if they can get more shots towards her, there's an opportunity they can claw their way back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, Skavnak had a pretty good first period there. She was really calm kind of on the goalie end. There was that one where it was a one-on-one opportunity going down, the little wrist shot, and she played that perfectly. Wasn't too aggressive, didn't get too close to the player, and just played that really nice. And you like to see that kind of as a second goalie for Oswego, making big plays.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ryan. There are a couple of odd man rushes, breakaway opportunities for Buff State, and Skavnak stood really, really strong in her net, has been really strong so far today. But like I said, for Buff State, just challenge her a little bit more, throw some pucks at the net, maybe a couple bounces go your way, and all of a sudden you're back into this hockey game.
So now if you're the Bengals, what do you got to do to break through the Oswego defenses? We've seen they've been really tight, shutting down lanes, great gap control. They've been awesome so far. Now if you're Buffalo, what do you got to do to break that?
I mean, move the puck around. Obviously, make Oswego work, get to different places on the ice, and that'll end up getting those open lanes for Buffalo State to end up capitalizing.
Yeah, I mean, kind of jump off kind of what Zach said. I mean, they've had a couple opportunities here. They've had some pretty good looks there, but it's just kind of that quick decision-making. Hockey is such a quick sport that making that quick split decision, kind of if you're going to go to the goal, shoot the puck, or if you're going to give it to your teammate, it's kind of what's been lacking for them so far, and they got to get better at that the second and third period coming up here.
Right, getting some more passes, getting some more players involved, getting the puck around the ice, and making more opportunities for your team.
Of course, and I mean, for Oswego, keep it going here. They played a great first half, just a lot of teammate hockey there, just getting the puck to everyone on the team, and for Buff State, kind of just get it better, regroup second period.
Well, I think that's going to do it for us for the first intermission report. We have one more of us. We're not going to tell you. We're going to get surprised. You're going to see who's in the booth next with Jacob Bradley, the mean man with the man bun. We'll be right back. WTOP 10. Stick around.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it. Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We welcome you back inside the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. The Lakers have dominated the Bengals through 20 minutes of play. 7-0 is your score through one. We welcome you back up to the booth. Jacob Bradley, and surprise, it's Zach Malovitz here.
I made it.
Zach's here. So we'll have to see if maybe we can get 7 more for you to be able to call so you get the same amount of, if we're sharing here, you and Kenny get all the same, and then maybe we'll finish with 21 on the day. But we'll have to see, Zach.
Yeah, maybe. I think I won't have as many turkey puns as Kenny. I'll leave that to him. He's an expert on that. But, I mean, the Lakers in that first period, I mentioned it just now, like, really taking advantage of second chance opportunities. Couple bounces go their way. They're really on top of the rebounds that came from Jessica Augie, and that really helped the Lakers extend their lead. The biggest thing, I think, as well, is the power play. 2 for 2 in that first period. The confidence of this power play, only 1 for 17 to start the year. Now they get 2 in that first period.
Yeah, certainly something to build upon if you're the Lakers. No surprise here. We have a brand new goaltender in there for the orange and black. It's Chelsea Kingston, a freshman. So we're going to have to see if she can do any better than Jessica Augie here in goal, getting her first nod in a SUNY game here for the Bengals as we are underway here in the second. As Maya Booth will take it on the fresh ice. And she looks for Tadia, and she'll get Tadia, who kicks off of her skate. And she'll have it now. Dumps it in. As it'll be taken over now by the Bengals. Here's Digest. Digest kicks it over. As Burke's there. As now here come the Bengals very quick, and there'll be a delayed penalty there. It'll go on, it'll go against the Lakers here. As just a little bit of a wrong place, wrong time, it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, for the Lakers, it's kind of staying disciplined in the second period. For Buff State, they're getting ways now maybe to get back into this one. They have a huge power play here. They've also struggled on the power play so far this season. Could they get a big opportunity there? But you said it, wrong place, wrong time for the Lakers, and they go to the box.
Yeah, Erica Paranti will be taken to the sin bin. As now the Lakers, who scored a shorthanded goal in the first, will have to see if they could do it again. As Skavnak's there, covers it up, and only a couple seconds knocked out the penalty. Here with 19:15 remaining.
And for Buff State here on this power play, just throw the puck at the net. Maybe a couple bounces go your way. Could be a huge turning point in this one.
Absolutely, only 7 shots on goal for Buffalo, and none really to ride home about so far. So the Bengals are going to really have to start pressuring the rookie goaltender in Skavnak. As the pass goes up now, intercepted by Preston, and she'll just dump it. Kept alive, though, by Yourself. Yourself kicks it back now to Murray. Murray's going to go across to Braun. On the shot, can't get it to go. As it'll be rebounded nicely and taken away now by McGrath. And she will dump it in for another line change for the Lakers. As Murray's there, she's got Bednarik closing in. Bednarik will take it on the ricocheted pass as she takes it into the neutral zone. Bednarik again gets around, pass it up now to Mucha. As Mucha now going to try the wraparound, goes over to the other side of the ice, and it's mishandled now by Zemlak, and the Lakers will have to reset. As Shell now takes it, she's going to kick it up now to Mucha, right along the blue line. Kicked away now and looking for Bednarik. Bednarik will take it. She's got Murray all over her now in the corner. As the refs will say play on. As the shot will go wide, taken over now again by the Lakers off the ricochet. Murray again in the corner. Wraps it around now to Running Rabbit. As now they bring it down through the neutral zone. As Shell's there. Also on it is Grow. As the scrum continues to come away with it now are the Bengals. About 15 seconds remaining here in the power play for Buffalo State. As now Kirkosas will take it, and the power play is just about over. As Sugar caught up along the wall here, and the Bengals will not be able to capitalize on yet another power play as the Lakers return to full strength. Tadia fresh off the bench now. Got a stick on it there as the pass from Van Dam goes down behind the net. And now here is Tadia. Did not cross the blue line, but it will not matter as the puck goes shortly following her. As here's Tadia again. She's got a lot of black jerseys on her and can't get any shot off as the swarming defense from the Bengals again takes over. As Mucha, or Tadia there, knocked away on the good defense and slammed into the boards. As the pass goes in again towards the middle. As it'll be a dump down and again a line change. This time the Bengals will bring out a fresh 5.
And the Lakers doing a good job just getting on the forecheck and really aggressive on that penalty kill.
Absolutely, a great job done by Coach Digby and the Lakers to kill off yet another 2 minutes of uneven strength. As here's Tingley. She's going to pass it up now towards Willick. The Lakers will get it right back here. As Tingley again, she'll go crashing into the boards. As here's Corbett. Got the 1-on-2, goes across now to Zemlak, pass a bit wide as Zemlak was just too far to control the pass. As Braun will take it now. The Lakers not looking as well oiled here in this early minutes of the period here, Zach, as they did in the first couple back in the first.
Yeah, and I mean, that's credit to Buff State. They're getting into those lanes, trying to shut down the Lakers. It was a little bit easy for them in that first period, but Buff State's done a good job getting into this period.
Absolutely. Now here's the 1-on-1 as Willick leads the way. As just kind of throws something up, and there will be a penalty there. It'll go on the Lakers for sure, as it looks like Erica Parenti will be taking her second trip in the period alone to the penalty box.
Yeah, just a little bit too aggressive there and gets the penalty in the end for Oswego. But Buff State, of course, that penalty I mentioned before, the penalty kill for the Lakers, really dominated that and aggressive on the forecheck. Buff State need to pick things up, move the puck more around, and don't give the Lakers those opportunities to go the other way.
Absolutely. 2 minutes for tripping for Parenti. As now Oswego, after just getting back to even strength, will now go down a man yet again. As now Radecki's back there with Booth. As that one stayed alive somehow, Preston takes it for Booth. Booth's just going to dump it in. McGrath on the chase. As she's along there with Ursel. As Ursel will take it now. She's got a lot of real estate. Booth's on her. She'll dump it back now. Again, and now the Bengals are going to look to run a couple plays here. As Horvatis passes it up now to, again, there's the one-timer. Can't get it. Great pass. As it was intended for Grow and can't get it to go. The shot now on the slap shot is just taken away by Malone. And now here comes Mucha. She's got a 1-on-1. Bednarik's on the other side. She's going to look for Bednarik, and a good job of reading the pass by the Bengals. And now they've got a little bit of an odd man rush. She'll just slap it in. Some heat up behind that one. She'll go and change as Mucha will take it. 48 seconds remaining here on the power play. And now Mooch is going to go down, looking for the call, maybe did the crowd. No, and it will not happen, as the shot will be whiffed on by Running Rabbit. Dumped in again. Now here's Running Rabbit. She'll get a second chance here, as she will dump it in. Zemlak again can't handle it. Taken out by Saric. Goes now again to Ramsier. And it'll be Bednarik that comes away with it, as 15 seconds remain here on the penalty kill. Parenti not happy from the penalty box. She's looking for the call, and the refs are not giving it to her. She will be exiting the penalty box here in 5 seconds. As the Lakers will return to even strength yet again, and nothing going wrong with the way of the Lakers here on the penalty kill so far. Buffalo State not able to convert in the slightest, and we're going to get an offsides call.
And the Lakers really good job again on that penalty kill. They were the more aggressive team. They got into those areas. Buff State only the one shot on it, and it really didn't challenge Skavnak too much. So that's the biggest thing. Buff State needs to find those opportunities to challenge Skavnak more, and maybe a bounce goes their way.
Absolutely. Got to see if maybe you can catch the freshman making some sort of mistake out there. And Buffalo State didn't really apply the pressure as much, but the credit where credit's due, Zach. The Lakers defense looked very good on that penalty kill, much like they have throughout the game.
Yeah, and maybe some penalties miscalled, and
right.
The Lakers still fighting throughout that penalty kill.
Absolutely. So a good 2 minutes there once again for the Lakers as they look to reset here with even strength. 13:02 remaining here in this second period of play. The slap shot can't get it to go. Almost redirected. Almost disaster there from Skavnak. As it'll be dumped down and taken away now by Horvatis. Horvatis on the shot again, knocked away by the stick from Skavnak. And in the corner now, here's Van Dam. She'll pass it up now to Kirkostas. Kirkostas, it's Parenti now on the run, as they bring it now into the scoring zone for the Lakers. There's Parenti again. Gets caught up there with Running Rabbit, as it'll be dumped down. As now here come the Bengals, and there's the dump that they were looking for, as another fresh couple legs come on now for the Bengals. As Mendoza just knocks it over now for Malone, who's got 2 goals on the game. Mendoza again gets it on the slap shot, can't get it to go. On the rebound now, there's Mendoza again, and it'll be Kirkostas, the opposite team's 21, taking it away. Coley now over to Shell. Kicks it to Malone. Malone passes it up to Corbett. Gets it on the ricochet, can't get it to go, and a nice job there by the freshman goaltender Kingston to cover up the puck.
Yeah, and the Lakers chucking one at the net, almost get a lucky bounce there, but Buff State almost had a lucky bounce on the other side. A wicked slap shot from the point, deflects off the stick of Preston, just wide of Skavnak's net, but the Lakers doing a good job on the forecheck, being aggressive and creating more opportunities here in the second period.
Absolutely, I like that word too, wicked.
Wicked.
We're a little bit past Halloween, but I'll give you another points there for the holiday-themed puns like Kenny did, so I'll give you the wicked one. Whether you intended it or not, I'll give it to you. As now here comes the Bengals. Holes down there. Taken away now, thrown across, and picked up now by Tilly Pethrick, one of the extra skaters for the Lakers. As here's Mucha. Mucha over to Zemlak. Zemlak looked across for Hull and couldn't get it to go. The Bengals were there. Now, slammed right into the boards there for the Bengals. As now here's Ramsier. Ramsier kicks it up now to Ursel. Ursel back to Ramsier. A little bit of mishandling there of the stick. Here's Parenti. She's been all over the place today for the Lakers. The passes it in, can't get it to go for Mucha, a bit high and wide for Tessa. As now the pass goes a little errantly, directed for Ursel, and she'll pass it down to Flores. And the Lakers are gonna have to reset here as the puck did cross the blue line, but they're gonna have to move quickly here as a hit again sends, I believe that was Flores, down to the ground. Taken away now, Van Dam. There's Hull. Or Tadia, sorry. I thought I saw 1-2. There was 2 twos. There's Kirkostas on the other side. Kicks it up now to Parenti. Parenti, there's Preston. Preston on the dump, she'll be off sides. And now 10 minutes, we saw through 10 minutes of the last period, the Lakers scored 4. Now, 10 minutes to this one, Lakers have scored 0.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Buff State. The Lakers have had some good opportunities. We saw one just a moment ago. Parenti with a great pass right onto the stick of Mucha. Just a little bit too high, but the Lakers creating those opportunities. A couple of penalties have hurt them. They've been a little bit less aggressive than they have been in the first.
Absolutely. There's a shot from Kirkostas. Won't go. Great save with the kick side for Chelsea Kingston. Taken out by Tingley. And the Bengals going to look to make something happen here. Only 8 shots on goal so far for the black and orange. As here's Coley. Coley's going to dump it in as a new line checks in for the Lakers. As Tingley again brings it into the neutral zone. Gets past Coley. Now's a little bit of an opportunity. She'll just dump it in and slam Booth right into the boards. As Malone dips it into Coley. Coley now over to Booth. Booth back over now to Bednarik, who dumps it in for Malone. She was a little bit too ahead there. Might have gotten a whistle for offsides if she did touch the puck, but no contact was made, so play will remain. Here's Horvatis. Gets it on the shot. There's Skavnak again. A little bit of a give me there. Just swallows it in whole like Kirby and covers it in, and we'll get another whistle.
Yeah, a little meat on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe a little brisket or something. You know, going towards the net. Yeah.
Some people might eat brisket for Thanksgiving, so I'll give you another point for that, Zach. You got 2?
Yeah, but Skavnak, just an easy one there. No screen in front, was able to catch that one.
Absolutely. See there on the replay, just smothers it there. Not even an opportunity for a rebound. And she's done quite well in goal in the limited time that we've seen her today. Only 9 shots faced. She saved all of them. So great job there from Skavnak, and only her 3rd career start. Here's Kirkostas. She'll dump it up now to Hull. Hull now gets past Murray. She's got Kirkostas over by the goalie zone. As now it goes up. Great job to be there for Preston. She'll lose her stick, and now we got a one-on-one opportunity. Hull was there, though, on the rebound. As Preston was looking for a call there, and she's not going to get it. Her stick's still on the ice. As there's Burke. Burke passes it up to Bednarik. She's got the not so much of an advantage there for Bednarik. As she's just hooked crazy, and the refs no call there. That time, that's going to get a little bit of an audible going from the crowd as Kingston with the save. And they won't get it. You can see kind of the confusion along the line here amongst the white jerseys for there not being a call.
Yeah, no, I mean, the officials have let these players play a little bit in the second period. Of course, a couple penalties called, but a clear one there, I think, on Bednarik as she's twisted around the boards, but the officials didn't call it in the end.
Yeah, we'll call that a 7-0 call right there.
Oh,
if the
yeah.
Lakers were down 7-0, if it was a closer game, I think somebody's taking a trip to the penalty box. But, you know, 7-0 game, not much the Lakers can complain about in the first. The second, though, it's been a little bit different story. We'll talk about it a little bit later on. We pick things up now, 7:50 remaining here as the shot goes wide. Can't get it to go. Rebounded now by the Lakers. Here's Bednarik. Bednarik kind of loses it there for a second, as it'll be taken back over by Ramsier. As there's Tingley. And there she'll dump it in. As a big hit down there sends Coley to the ground. Gets it on the slap shot, right there on the save. Puck still loose, can't get it to go as it goes wide. Great save by Skavnak and a great job by the Lakers to keep it away. And now here comes the Lakers here, a little bit of a rush. The shot from Corbett goes wide. It's going to clip off of the upper net. And the Lakers avoiding some dangerous play there as the puck was loose. And they don't wind up capitalizing there for the Bengals.
Yeah, an opportunity for Buff State. A couple of them. Ramsier almost had the first one, a great pass on the doorstep. But then the second one, Maddie Braun, another slap shot from the point. Some extra meat on that one. Yes. Some ham on that one.
There you go. There's another one for Zach Malamud. Ryan Joyce got some big shoes to fill here in the 3rd period of play. 6:56 remaining here in this 2nd period of play. Lakers lead 7-0. You're listening to WTOP 10 Sports. Jacob Bradley along with Zach Malamud here for the final games before Thanksgiving. As the Lakers will take it over. Preston on the dump, taken over now by Murray. Murray's going to go around. She'll hit your cell. And it'll just get dumped around as a fresh line will come in for the Bengals. Here's Bednarik. Bednarik ricocheted off of the leg of Tingley. And Tingley's going to move quick here. She's now joined by 2 other black and orange players. Picked up now by Hull. There's Burke. Burke brings it into the Lakers scoring zone. Passes it around, just absolute wraparound there, and they're going to look to run a play. Fires one on, can't get it to go. Hull's there. Looks to kick it over to Bednar, can't get it. As Zemlak dumps it in, keeps it alive for the Lakers. And now the Bengals moving it in. As looking for Tingley, and Tingley will just send it into the Lakers defense. As now the Lakers going to rush here. Now Parenti. Parenti goes back now to Booth. Booth thought about it, gets the dive off the kicker of Kingston. Zemlak's back there. She'll lose the puck again to Quinn Murray. And now the fighting for the puck down low there is Radecki and Kirkostas. And now they're going to take a, looks like an icing call, or it got waved off there by the goalie. And play will resume. As Kirkostas loses it. Here's Garrow. Garrow passes it over now to Braun. Braun was looking for Radecki. He can't get it to go now. Corbett. 4:54 remaining. Passes it up now to Malone. Malone passes to McGrath. Gets the shot off. Can't get it to go. Great save again from Chelsea Kingston there. As it was a bit mishandled from Malone. She's already got 2 on the day. Looked for the pass again. Great defense. Missed by McGrath. As it'll go back into the neutral zone. Coley just throws it in front of the Buffalo State bench. Passes it up. Corbett. McGrath on the one-timer, can't get it to go. Great save again by Kingston, and she has really shown some improvement here in goal for the Bengals.
Yeah, been really strong in this second period. Ashley McGrath with a couple opportunities. One that she pulled off her skate, put it into her path. What a play there, and then gets the other opportunity there. But just quickly, Jake, shout out to Erica Parenti. She's been putting in a ton of work today. She's been absolutely everywhere, good or bad. A really great shift just a moment ago.
Absolutely great shift there from Erica Parenti. Really been one of the young freshmen to step up for the Lakers. The North Country not looking so good up there. Potsdam currently down 4-0. So again, another game that the Lakers are keeping or it's actually in Cortland. I thought it was in the North Country. It's Cortland up 4-0 over Potsdam. Another game that Oswego is keeping a fresh eye on. So much like the Lakers have come out hot here with 7 goals after scoring 0 against Cortland, the Red Dragons are doing the same against Potsdam. So both sides bouncing back very strong here as a couple teams looking to grow in the lead in the SUNYAC. As the pass goes up now, taken away. Here's the one-on-one opportunity. The shot, great save by Skavnak. Absolutely let it loose. And we're gonna get, it looks like some sort of delayed penalty as Hull will take a trip to the penalty box. Don't know exactly what happened. Kind of took away from the great save from Skavnak, who absolutely let it loose. Let's take another look. Kind of a pass there, fresh off the line transition, and Skavnak with her 14th save, and boy, Zach, you can put a star on that one.
Oh yeah, that's a big time save. Way to move with Vanessa Willick on that one. Forehand, backhand, robs her right on the doorstep, and Matt Cole takes a penalty called for slashing.
Absolutely, and you talk about the freshman play from Erica Parenti. How about the freshman play from Hannah Skavnak in goal? Getting kind of the spot start, as they would say, and absolutely showing her worth there. 14 saves on goal so far for the Lakers.
Yeah, she just looks very comfortable in that, really comfortable in her box over there, and has been really strong so far.
Absolutely. Stopping yet another one as Hull will go to the penalty box, like you said, Zach, for slashing. As now Shell will just kind of kick it away. Kirkostas is there now. Here's Burke. Burke just going to dump it as it'll now be rebounded and played by Kingston. Kirkostas is there. She's got Murray on her. As Radecki's there now. And Radecki's going to take it up now into the neutral zone and now into past the defender. The shot again there is Skavnak getting the save up by the chest. Puck's still alive.
You got a freebie there.
I do, I guess I do. As now here is again Buffalo State. Passes it up now to Braun. And Braun will lose it. Now they're going to have to reset into the neutral zone. That's a great job there directing traffic from Saric. Back to Braun. Braun wasn't ready for it, though. Bednarik's there instead. Bednarik, puck still loose. As it's a minute 57 left. A little under 120 seconds remaining. Is a big hit there. That's going to be a penalty for sure. Now we're going to get a little 21 seconds worth of 4-on-4 hockey here, Zach.
Yeah, a dangerous hit there.
Yes.
Luckily for the Lakers, Kalen Tadia is okay. And going in for boarding for Buff State is Grace Zoyak. Just a mean hit there.
Yeah.
I talk about ham, like a lot of ham on that one.
I'd even say that's got some steak, got some sort of meat to it.
Something.
Does that hit? And yeah, she's going to pay for it. Can't do that here, folks. Grace Zwolak headed to the penalty box for 2 minutes.
But Jake, I mean, the biggest thing in that penalty kill, the Lakers were first to the puck every single time. That really stands out. Buff State's had their opportunities on the power play, just haven't taken advantage of them.
Absolutely. And they're not going to be able to take it, more than likely not going to be able to take advantage of this one as well, as 15 seconds remain here in the 4-on-4 play before the Lakers return to even strength. As here's Zemlak. Bednarik's got it now. Dumped in by Zemlak. Lakers return to full strength here. Passes it up now to Tadia. Tadia crosses the blue line. Look for the no-look pass to Zemlak, and it'll just be dumped in now by the Bengals. Fielded off the boards now for Skavnak. As Van Dam kind of lost it. She'll just throw it in there towards center ice. Kirkosas got it now. 1 minute remaining here in this second period of play. So there'll be about 9 seconds in the penalty when we return here for the last 20 minutes of play. Lakers currently lead 7-0. The pass goes up to Malone. She's got 2 goals on the day. Looking for the hat trick. Passes it in instead. As it'll be dumped again past Shell and all the way down to the far side boards. As Shell will have Silva on her. As Coley's there, taken by Burke. Burke goes across now to Corbett. Corbett gets around Murray. She's got the opportunity. The shot can't get it to go. And a big hit again as that one will go, I think, way out of bounds. I don't even know where that puck wound up. But doesn't look like we're going to be seeing it. Must have had Thanksgiving plans getting the early road.
There you go. But what a play there by Rachel Corbett. Goes and takes it one-handed on her stick around the defender, or maybe a Chris Berman, a whoop around the defender there. What a play. Rings it off the bar so close to goal number 8.
And then finishes it with some meat. Get out of my house there on the hit from Corbett. A little flex on her. As 15 seconds remain here in the second period of action. As here's Burke, the one-on-one. There's the shot from Corbett again. Great save by Kingston. And how about the play from Chelsea Kingston here? There's a little bit some extracurriculars go on. But Zach, Chelsea Kingston comes in. 7 goals already. You got to think, hey, can't get any much worse. And man, has it gotten exponentially better for Buffalo State there in goal.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers have put shots on Kingston, and she's just been really strong there in the second period, not letting anything by her, no second chance opportunities. That was big in the first period.
Absolutely. She's like a pillow in there, just not letting anything ricochet off. As that one will do it for our second period of play here. 40 minutes down, Zach. And who would have thought we got the same scores we had when we entered? It's 7-0 Lakers on top. Last thought before we send you over to the no man's land over there on the perch.
The no man's land. A solid period for the Lakers. Need to stay disciplined. A couple of uncharacteristic penalties for the giving Buff State opportunities, but they were able to kill them off. Really good job on the penalty kill for Buff State. Just got to keep throwing at the net. Maybe some bounces go your way.
Absolutely, Zach. Well, you better get to stepping over there to the perch, because when we come back, we're going to give you some more intermission report with Kenny G, Ryan J, and Zach M over there on the perch. We'll be right back here. 7-0 Lakers on top.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting back. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
I'm gonna need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to Major Discussion.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. You're back on the perch with Kenny G, Ryan J, Zach M. And while we had a little bit of a different period compared to last time, a lot slower, no goals on the board from either side, still 7-0 Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, for Oswego, they had a pretty good second period there. Not really kind of the shots they wanted. I think they're aggressive, definitely getting shots up at 14 shots, but just kind of like all over the place. And I think the first period is more kind of calculating shots. But Buff State, what a second period that they had. I mean, they played great. They were getting, the puck in the zone, got a lot of good shots off. But Buff State's got to keep it going here, and pretty good half overall period for them.
Yeah, I think for Oswego, staying out of the box was a big thing. They took 3 penalties in that second period, a couple of them early, kind of gave Buff State some momentum. Obviously, the Bengals couldn't take advantage of it on the power play, but if the Lakers keep taking penalties, they're giving Buff State more opportunities to get back.
Yeah, that's right. Staying out of the penalty box for the Lakers as well, I mean, can really seal the deal. If you're not allowing those easy power play opportunities to come up, you're not really giving Buffalo much of a chance to claw back. Now that you're going into the third and final period down 7-0, you have a lot of room and a lot of scores to make back late in the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a long way to go here. We got a lot of time left in the third period. I mean, for Buff State, you got to take it as kind of a win there. I mean, that first period was really all over the place. Second period, you're kind of in the locker room. If you're coach, you're like, you don't want Oswego to score anymore. And that's what they did there. They kind of shut it down on the defensive end, played a lot better. I mentioned that first period, that open zone kind of in the middle was huge, and Oswego got a lot of shots off of that. But for Oswego, they got to get going here and get back into their game for the third period.
Yeah, and it appears that Buffalo has switched up their approach a little bit. We saw someone new on the ice.
Yeah, and they brought in their netminder, Chelsea Kingston. She's been really, really strong in that second period. She was really strong. Just some big-time saves. And I mentioned at the first intermission, second chance opportunities. A lot of rebounds that were let up for the Lakers to clean up right on the doorstep. Chelsea Kingston allowed 0 of them in that second period.
What do you think?
I think the approach, for Buff State, you just got to keep going up the attack. Not saying take crazy shots, but also just kind of, be calculated, kind of like Oswego was in the first period, and just keep it going here.
Yeah, and their new approach seems to be working well for them, as we're going to take a look at some of the replays from our new goalie in net, the new netminder, as Zach had said.
Yeah, and I mean, just some big-time saves, not allowing rebounds, really comfortable in her net there, and just skating through a lot of deflections that were coming in from Oswego. But she stood really, really strong, and some breakaway opportunities as well. Odd man rushes for the Lakers. She was great.
Yeah, I mean, 2 freshman goaltenders now in this game for Oswego and Buff State. She did great. All kind of struggled there in the first period, second period, throw someone different out there, and she played really great, kind of did not rush at all. And Oswego, they're a really attack the offense team, and especially a lot of penalties in the half period as well. They're kind of going after it, and Kingston played great, didn't really rush at all in that period.
Yeah, maybe the change of pace and the change of scenery in net was what they needed, letting up no goals to the team that just dropped 7 in one period on them. Huge, and I mean huge change from that first period. But we're going to take a look around the SUNYAC. We have 2 more games, as we had mentioned, going on live right now. SUNY Canton 5-0 over Anna Maria. SUNY Cortland 5-0 over SUNY Potsdam. A couple 5-0 games and a 7-0 here in the Deb.
Yeah, I mean, really big starts for SUNY Canton against Anna Maria. Yesterday, played really great against them at the 6-0 win, 6 different goal scorers. Pretty similar there today. I mean, so far in this game, for them, 45 shots compared to only 12 from Anna Maria, and they've been great so far in Cortland. They wanted to get that win yesterday against Oswego, and they're seeing it so far. They're going off on the attack against Potsdam.
Yeah, the biggest one for me is the Cortland game. Taking down Potsdam, you can only hold high-scoring teams for so long. We've seen that today with Oswego putting up 7, Cortland with 5 after yesterday's 0-0 tie. Both teams coming back really strong after yesterday's game.
Yeah, we're seeing a couple of teams caged down yesterday, not scoring anything on either side. 3 periods and overtime, no goals. And today, 12 goals between the 2 teams combined. Oswego 7 points respectively, Cortland their 5 points respectively. Both teams going off compared to the last game.
Yeah, I mean, Cortland yesterday didn't get a lot of scores there, 0-0. They're a really good offensive team, had a lot of players on that preseason All-SUNYAC team, and they got a lot of scores out there, and they're kind of showing it today against Potsdam, showing them what's up.
Yeah, really, and SUNY Canton as well, putting pucks in the net. Like, they're trying to bounce back and keep their season going, try and make a statement maybe in the SUNYAC later in the season, but it all starts with the non-conference games, and they're taking care of Anna Maria this weekend.
Right, those non-conference games, extremely important. Sometimes can be the tiebreaker, a hit or miss to make the playoffs. And while we look over at Potsdam and Cortland, those in-conference games, well, I mean, I don't even need to say it. They are extremely, extremely important. But let's talk about something else here in the Deb that we've seen. Still a very physical game. We've seen a lot of big shots, a lot of action. And we're taking a look at some of the shots here, big shots up against the board. But we're still not seeing one thing, gentlemen, and that is penalties. Not a lot of time in the box for either side.
No, not a lot of time in the box for both sides. They've kind of been letting them play a little bit today. That second period got really aggressive. A lot of kind of close to the goal, really chip shots, I would say, kind of big physical plays, and that's kind of what we were saying. I mean, this is going to be a physical game. The first period, Oswego was kind of doing it. Second period, it seemed like Buff State was kind of matching their energy, which is kind of why there was no scoring there in the second period. It was just kind of a match of the physicality there for both teams.
Yeah, and I stole a little bit of your MO there, Kenny G, with some extra ham, some extra meat on some of those checks. One of them really dangerous and ended up getting called. But the Lakers are matching that physicality with Buff State, and it's been a physical game. The refs letting them play. Lakers can't get too aggressive and take some dumb penalties in the end.
That's right. Keep themselves out of the box. Keep away the power plays. We really don't want to see that. And now I guess we can take a look ahead. Third period coming up. What do we need from both sides to see a comeback from Buffalo?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is keep throwing the puck at the net. They had a couple of opportunities deflected off a couple players and maybe caught Skavnak off guard in the Oswego net. If they continue to throw pucks at the net, they'll get a couple bounces, maybe try and jolt a comeback here at the Deb.
Yeah, I mean, I think for Buff State, tighten up that defensive middle there. The first period I mentioned, middle was wide open, a lot of easy shots for Oswego. Did a lot better there in the second period. Let's capitalize that in the third period. Just keep it going, kind of get that defense all together. And for Oswego, a lot of shots on goal here so far in the first two periods, but just keep attacking. You know, got nothing to lose here.
Yeah, we've seen a lot more opportunities from both sides. Buffalo just not able to take advantage of those yet. So now let's switch our vision. Let's put on our coaching hats and let's pretend that we're in the locker room with these players. What are you going to say? You know, we'll do one each. You can do Oswego, you're going to do Buffalo. What do you think if you're the Buffalo coach?
Like I said, if you're Buff State, nothing to lose. You make that change to the goaltender position, pays out for you. And now that means you're getting a lot of stops there for, you know, Buff State on the defensive end, but turn that into the offensive end. I mean, in that half, they tied Oswego in shots with 14-14. So you can play with them on the offensive end and keep going here. There's a lot of time left. Even though it's a 7-goal deficit, just keep fighting here. A lot of hockey left to play here in the Deb.
I could sound like a broken record and say stay out of the box. I'm going to switch it around. Get the first goal in this third period. Ease the mood in that locker room and get things going for Oswego. If you get that first goal, I mean, it's going to be a breeze from there on out.
Yeah, Malmud bringing out his best Mark Digby impression in the locker room. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of what you said. I might sound like a broken record, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Stay out of that penalty box. Don't allow any of those penalties. But I think that's going to do it for us here on the perch. This guy over here is going to be in the booth. It's his turn to do some color commentary.
Got some big shoes to catch up on with these guys.
Some big shoes to fill. Stick around. We're not going anywhere. One more period of hockey coming from the Deb. Stick around, WTOP 10.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Candlelight Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Returning to the ice are the Oswego State Lakers as we are back here for 20 more minutes of regulation play. Lakers currently lead 7-0. We welcome you back up to the booth. Jacob Bradley this time. Who else going to be? It's Ryan Joyce.
Hey, how are you guys? I'm excited to be up here. I've had a lot of fun watching from the perch, but a different angle from here. It's going to be a hopefully a great third period. Buff State really competed well in that second period overall. Oswego had that first period. Second period, Buff State made that change at goaltender. It was a lot more aggressive, and hopefully they want to keep it going forward here in the third period. A lot of hockey left here, Jake, to go.
Absolutely. We saw 7 scored in one period before. They were even speaking into existence, but Buffalo State, it's not out of the realms of possibility for them to put up a 7 spot and knot this one up here. So you're going to want to make sure you watch it closely. But Joy, something that's been changed so far since Kenny was all the way up here and now Mudd and now you, is there's a new goalie in there. We saw it last period, the freshman, Chelsea Kingston. She's played out of her mind so far for this Buffalo State team.
And she played great. I mean, Augie kind of had a little bit of a problem there in the first period. A lot of shots faced by Oswego didn't really go her way. They make that change everything. If you're stopping the puck on the defensive zone, that turns into the offense. And for Buffalo State, that's kind of what they wanted here, to kind of slow Oswego down and kind of have, Buff State play their kind of brand of hockey here.
Absolutely. Buffalo returns to full strength here as they had 9 seconds of leftover period here on the power play from the second period of play. But a fresh 20 here coming at you from the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arenas, and icing is called right off the bat. It was just look at the score and everything, the lopsided affair that we have here. Only 13 shots on goal put on from Buffalo State so far. As they switch sides one more time, Hannah Skabnak's been great in goal so far for the Lakers. As now here's Paranti, she's been everywhere. As the pass goes up to Zemlak, sorry. Passes it over to Booth. Taken away now by the Bengals. Pass goes a little bit wide, intended for Liz Flores.
And Jake, we'll have to take a look here in the third period. Really physical second period overall. We're going to have to see kind of a lot of penalties there. We'll kind of see what teams can slow down here.
Absolutely. We'll have to see if the team's kind of already there. You see some physicality down low from Willick and McGrath. So it's been kind of an interesting tete-a-tete, so to say.
And it seems like every time they're near the boards, a Buff State or Oswego player is really going after the puck and just flying into them.
Absolutely. As again, clearing a big hit down low. That was just more of a couple people got tangled up together. They're a little slow to get up here. But it looks like everybody's going to be all right here. Just a little break in the action.
And there you go, right on cue, Jake. A little knock in over there. Kenzie Malone seems to be okay. It seems like the Buff State player's okay there as well. Look at the replay there. Really, I mean, everyone's going after the puck here today. It's very aggressive. And maybe they didn't mean to push each other in the boards, but just kind of the skates got wrapped up and they fell down on that one.
You got to remember, Joyce, they're playing on ice, and we're both human beings. We know ice is slippery. So yeah, it's easy to fall, easy to slide, and those boards aren't going anywhere. They've been here forever, and they're not moving. So if you run into those, they're not moving on you.
Well, Jake, back in my broom ball days, I fell a good amount of times, so I certainly know how slippery the ice can be.
I was too chicken to play because I was like, there's no way I'm not going to get a concussion. So shouts out to these to the guys and girls that are out here every single week playing on the ice, because it's not easy. I'm walking like a chicken across that thing. But either way, Preston takes it now in the neutral zone, as it will be a penalty for Buffalo State, as it'll be Karis Yourcell taking a trip to the sin bin with 1:30 remaining here in the penalty kill for Buffalo State.
And I think so far it's kind of been, Buff State's been so much better at clearing the puck out of the neutral zone and kind of the offensive zone. That first period, Oswego had a lot of second chance goals and a lot of shot opportunities because of not clearing the puck, and they've been a lot better here second and third period.
Yeah, going down 7-0, Joyce, is never a fun thing to do in any sport, but it's how you rebound. And although they haven't been able to find the back of the net, they've really tightened up some of the things that got them down there in the first place. So if you ask me, I think they won last period. Who knows how this period's going? They're looking good so far here in the first 2 and change, as Preston takes it now, as she has Ramsier all over her. As Preston now kicks it up to Coley. Coley's there. She'll pass it now to Hull. Hull hits McGrath. McGrath's going to go across to Malone. She's got the one-on-one opportunity. The shot, she scores! Kenzie Malone punches it in. That's the hat trick. We saw some teddy bears flying on the ice. Maybe we'll see some hats as well. Kenzie Malone, her third of the game.
Not one, not two, but 3 for Kenzie Malone. Great shot there up in the right corner. And that's what I was saying. Buff State had done so well at getting the puck out of the zone, but that was just an easy one-on-one opportunity for Kenzie Malone. And the way she's playing here tonight, that was an easy one, and she knocked that one down. The senior, number 6 for Oswego, big shot and now 8-0 for Buff State.
Absolutely. It must be something about this side of the ice for the Lakers. They come back here with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this third period. They find the back of the net. Kenzie Malone, her third. We got to cool her down. Just a little, gonna melt the ice out there.
And that's kind of what you needed for Oswego. I mean, that second period, they really went cold turkey. And they really slowed down that one. And for Oswego and Kenzie Malone, that was a big shot and maybe a momentum going here for Oswego, getting some more shots and more goals here in the Deb on a beautiful Saturday in Oswego.
And Joyce is on the board with the Thanksgiving pun, so good job. Whether you meant that or not, I'll give it to you. As Buffalo State now has control, Murray goes to dump it in. Kicked away and taken out by JoJo Running Rabbit.
Great name.
Great name indeed. As the pass goes in. Puck's still loose. Zemlak was there to knock it away. Bit of almost some trouble there. Did the Lakers get in? And again, just some tangles there. As the referees are just going to let things play out.
That's kind of how it's been all day here, Jake. I mean, it's been a lot of physicality by the boards, but they've been letting them play so far today.
Absolutely. The shot ricochets off of Tilly Pethrick. As Zemlak's got it. Almost a screen set there by Pethrick. It'll be taken away now by Buffalo State in the neutral zone. They'll dump it in. Pethrick again now behind the net. A little too hot there on the pass. As it's now taken by JoJo Running Rabbit. Now here's Kirkostas. Gets around the defender. The shot, good save there. On the rebound, can't get it to go. A little too wide right there on the rebound from Hull. And now here comes Radecki, the shot gets around, can't get it to go. Another great save from Svetnak in goal. Whoa, some action right there, Joyce.
Yeah, I mean, so far she's been great in goal. Hasn't rushed anything. 2 freshmen are on, the goaltender here for Buff State and Oswego, and has not rushed anything. Hasn't, been, overplaying anything. Just played that great right there. And Buff State, it was a great defensive play there, getting out of the goal on that side, and they bring it over in a great defensive play there by Skavnak and the Oswego team.
Absolutely. The freshmen look right at home in between the pipes for both sides. As now the pressure, we see this kind of, a lot of pressure being thrown on here from the Bengals. And there's a hit. Tadia that goes flying into the board. Well, not really flying, but goes into the boards.
It was flying a little bit. I'll give you that one, Jake.
With a clothesline.
Yeah, it's been a lot of big hits here tonight. So
a lot of big hits, yeah.
Maybe not the biggest hit of the night, but,
right.
Physicality. That's been the key all game here.
Absolutely. We're getting a delayed penalty here as the Lakers, I believe, will go a man up here. There's a random glove on the ground, so somebody lost a little bit of equipment. And somebody's going to be taking a trip to the sin bin. The Buffalo State door is open, and it'll be Quinn Murray taking a seat for 2 minutes.
And on that one, great hustle by Skavnak. Went all the way up to center ice, trying to clear that puck out of there. That shows kind of the maturity as a young freshman, making plays for their team.
Absolutely. Knowing as well, the smartness as well, that if Buffalo State touches the puck in any way, the play is going to be called dead. So trying to give her team an extra advantage with a little quick man up, and now they get the penalty and the power play. Lakers have been successful on it so far. 2 power play goals, including even a short-handed goal. So the special teams have been what they're looking for. Here's Bednarik. She kicks it out to Hull. Hull on the shot, gets blocked, rebounded there in front of the net. Puck still loose. As Bednarik now has it, it'll be dumped in. And all the way to the other side. Svatnak's going to lead the goal to pass it out to Bednarik. Bednarik goes cross ice to Malone. Fake the pass, instead just winds up passing it to Hull. As just kind of dumping her down. The referee with the assist there on the hip check.
Yeah, it was like setting a screen there for a minute. I wasn't sure what was going on, but.
As Shell back to Kirkostas, over to Shell. Bednarik on the near side. Lets one rip, can't get it to go. As Willick was in the way. Another shot from McGrath. A little too wide. McGrath gets it, misses it actually behind the net. As dumped in, Hull keeps it in the scoring zone for the Lakers. Bednarik across now to Shell. Shell down low to Kirkostas. Back to Shell. Lakers just kind of playing with him a little bit. The pass goes a little bit wide from Shell as she felt the pressure from Silva. And Silva will dump it in now to the neutral zone for the Lakers. And Bednarik's there. Now fighting in front of the Buffalo State bench. Here's Kirkostas. Kirkostas kicks it over now to Bednarik. Bednarik back over now to Corbett. Corbett looks for the one-time, can't get it. As a collision there between the goalie and one of her own players. As now right in front of the blue line now. Here come the Lakers. Burke passes it out now to Preston. Preston can't handle it. It's going to go into the neutral zone, spilling in. And all the way now down past the alternate red line near Ryan Dickinson, who's warming up down there.
He's got the bike legs going over there.
Yeah, he does.
But no, great defense from Buff State. A lot of opportunities there for Oswego. It was a great pass in there for Rachel Corbett. Just couldn't get it in there. And for Oswego, who's been not great in the power play all season, they're 3 for 5 today. But on that one, Oswego team has been great in the power play all season. Just couldn't get going there.
Absolutely. Preston's there. Passes it up now to, looked like Murray. As now the Bengals dumping it in. Now they got an opportunity to score here, the 2-on-1, and almost thought about the icing there. Can't get it. Now it's just kind of stuck in between the crease and the iron. But it won't go now. Slow to get back up to her feet now is Ramsier, but she's going to skate off. As here's Kirkostas, passes it in. Look for Tadia, bad pass, taken right away. And a great job by Svatnak to lead the crease and knock it away. Now here's Tadia. Tadia, another hit down low again. Bodies everywhere. Now Tadia takes it away for the green and gold. Looks to shoot it down. Now the odd man rush. Here's Hull. Great job kicking it away. Passes it in now to Booth. Booth on the one-timer. Can't get it. Puck still loose. And a great job by the freshman goaltender again. Chelsea Kingston to cover it up.
What a play there from Kingston. That one was flying around, went high, went low. A couple Oswego players trying to knock that one in there, but nothing going there. But, I mean, for Oswego, I'm looking kind of on the defensive end. Buffalo State in that second period had a lot more time in their offensive zone. This third period has been a lot of Oswego really clearing it out. They've only been in the zone for a couple seconds, and Oswego gets, the puck back. And so far, it's been kind of the key to why Oswego, they have the goal in this period, and Buff State's done nothing here so far on the board.
Absolutely. Corbett. Loose puck behind the net. Bit of a tripping. As again it goes down. McGrath's there. Passes it to Corbett. Now she wrestles along the boards. Comes away with it. Somehow still has it. Passes it up. The one-timer from Preston can't get it to go. Malone was there looking for her fourth, and now we got another delayed penalty. This one's going to go against Buffalo State again. Passes it up. The shot can't get it to go. And there's the break in the action. It'll be another trip to the penalty box for the Bengals.
And you got to be happy if you're Buff State on that one. A lot of shots coming there from Oswego. Knocked all of them down. Another penalty here for Buff State. The penalties have really picked up here in the second and third period. And now Buff State's going to be the one that's going to have to sit in the box for a little bit here.
Yeah, sit in the box and think about what you did.
Take a seat, watch the game. Maybe get some popcorn. Watch Ryan Dickinson warm up over there.
Yeah, we'll give them a mic, too, if they want to come up here. They'll talk to us. We got everybody in the arena here coming up here and talking to us. As a fresh 2-minute power play for the Lakers. Like we said, they've been successful on a handful today. As Wolak is down there with Kirkostas, kicks it out now to Corbett. And Corbett will find Preston. Preston now takes it right in front of the blue line from Burke. She'll dump it in. As that one's going to go crazy off the top of the glass there. Here's Vatnak. Pass it across now to Preston. Preston back to Kirkostas. Kirkostas gonna let one fly, can't get it to go. On the rebound is Hull. Hull passes it out. The Lakers now gonna set up a little bit of a play. The shot on the slap shot right there on the save is Chelsea Kingston again. And we're a little bit under a minute out of this penalty kill so far for Buffalo State, and it's been successful.
Yeah, I mean, on that end, Chelsea Kingston, we're going to bring her up so many times today. It's been great so far. Up to 14 saves in this one overall. And, for Oswego, they've had a lot of opportunities, just can't get it off on her. And they're going to have to find a different way to get it into the back of the net here.
Absolutely. I just saw the save right there from Kingston. Minute left here in the power play for the Lakers. Malone going to go out now to Shell. Shell across to Bednarik. Bednarik down low to Mucha. Or I'm sorry, to Hull. Over across to Malone. Back to Burke. The shot, a little wide, and it'll be dumped down and to the other side of the ice. While we got a little moment, I want to give a little quick shout out to our friend and yours, Billy Dixon.
Billy Dixon, yeah.
Big I think he's watching live.
I hope he is.
He's got COVID currently, folks, so we want to keep him in our well wishes and hope for his speedy recovery. Now here's the one-time shot. Great save again by Kingston. Thought it went in, did not. You hear the eruption for the Buffalo State bench. As couldn't get the one-on-one opportunity. Now here's Kyrkostas on the wraparound. Kingston there again. Puck still loose, she'll cover it up. And wow, Chelsea Kingston again, 2 big-time saves for the freshman.
And you hear the Buff State fans and the bench over there, they're ecstatic right now. I mean, I mentioned Oswego. They had the one goal here in this period, but they haven't been able to get much going here, you know, in the past couple minutes. And they try to do the little wraparound there from Oswego, nothing going. Hull had one there, couldn't get it going. And it's just been a lockdown, really off the bench. Cold turkey came in and been great so far for Buff State and the Bengals in this one.
Absolutely, and they're going to call a tripping on that. I see where it's coming from, but I'm a little questionable about that. We'll have to see if maybe we can grab a replay of it. But just, I think it was just wrong place, wrong time. And it'll wind up paying for Rhea Zemlak.
And that's the tough part about hockey. You know, you find yourself in pretty bad situations sometimes, and sometimes you just can't get out of the way. And in the case of that one, it was just wrong place, wrong time, like you mentioned.
Yeah, here's that replay. You see right there, just gave up the puck. And real quick, just, again, sticks in the wrong place. Great, you know, I guess great job selling the penalty there from Buffalo State. And they're going to get a free 2 minutes. The Lakers have a shorthanded goal. Buffalo State has not converted on any of their penalty kills or any power play opportunities, sorry. So I'll have to see if this is the first. There's a fresh 2 minutes into the sin bin for Rhea Zemlak. As Murray dumps it down low now to Willick. Willick, pressure all over her by Parenti. Goes in towards the middle. Puck still loose. Another great job by the Lakers defense to kick it away. Murray again, back down low to Willick. Willick looks to drive, keeping it in front of the blue line there is Murray. She'll go down low to Tingley. Lakers gonna look to dump, and they'll do just that. Tadia gets it down, and now applying the pressure here on Murray. As a couple fresh Lakers will head into the game, as well as some fresh Bengals. As now here's Digest.
And it just seems like this third period, Oswego's been swarming to everything. And their offensive zone, defensive zone, they everywhere the puck's been in Oswego, offensive player, defensive player has been towards there. They've been making plays.
Absolutely, it's been a great job from both sides. Oswego State, though, they have been pressuring like crazy. Now here comes Malone, gets a little bit of a breakaway. She still has the puck. The one-on-one opportunity, the shot from Malone's blocked. It's saved by Kingston. Rebounded again by Malone, passes it out now to McGrath, who kicks it off for skate. And now Buffalo State's going to potentially get the one-on-one opportunity. A little too strong, though, on the lead pass. And Skavnak is going to be there to cover it up. And again, Kingston had the one-timer. We've seen Malone find the back of the net 3 different times that she's able to stop her there from getting her fourth.
I'm telling you, Jake, I mean, if you're Kenzie Malone, you're confident. You have 3 goals this game so far. That one, she got the puck. She knew right away, I'm going right towards the net. But for Chelsea Kingston, she's not backing down in the moment, too. She went up there, made a great play, and takes, you know, maybe Oswego score there off the board.
Absolutely. She could smell her fourth. And Chelsea Kingston said, not today.
And she could smell that like the mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving.
There you go.
I had to get a couple more in there. Come on.
We still got 7 minutes left, so you got a little bit of time to get some more in there. As Buffalo State here going to look to make something happen with the final 5 seconds of the power play. As it'll go into the neutral zone, the Lakers return to full strength. Mac Hole's right there, fresh off the penalty. 2 minutes in the sin bin. Dumps it in for Running Rabbit. Go ahead.
And I mentioned, Jake, I mean, even Mac Hole flying off the bench on that one. They're swarming towards every Buff State player in this game so far.
Yeah, they want
it's been crucial.
They want them double digits. They want to get to 10. That's for sure. We'll have to see if they can. 6:30 remaining. The shot from Shell ricochets off of Alexa Groh. And there's a trip, and that'll get called. Pass goes in, saved by, and puck still loose, still live. As I think Kingston thought maybe the play was going to be whistled dead. Now it'll be whistled dead, and we'll get a penalty here. Now some extracurriculars here, big time. Down low, the crowd's fired up. As we'll take another look at the tripping call there. Yeah, pretty blatant as day on Emma Ramsier.
And you know, sometimes, Jake, when you're out there, kind of those plays, I think they're just asking each other what they're going to get from Canales later. Yeah. That's kind of their thought, you know. I might go with a chicken parm. Maybe we'll go with, you know, the meatballs. I don't know. That's probably their thought, you know.
I'm a big, I like a little, what's the dish? Chicken riggies.
Chicken riggies,
Big chicken
yeah.
riggies guy. They got good chicken riggies at Canales, that's for sure.
we might not be a sponsor for them, but great food in Oswego. I'm going to throw it out there.
Joyce, might not. We certainly are not a sponsor. We'll give love where love's due, though. Support local businesses here, folks, for listening. As here's Tilly Petherick. As Tadia's got it down low.
Might have to tell Mike Griswold to get on that.
We might have to. That's Corbett. Pinned down low. There's Petherick. Pass it across now to Zemlak, who cannot handle it. Into the boards now on the crash. Zemlak's there, can't handle it again. And the Lakers will reset. Minute and 30. As Emma Ramsier sits on an island all by herself in the penalty box. Lakers looking to add on to their lead. They're up by 8. Kirkostas, Petherick wants it, she gets it. The shot on the reflection, almost disaster there as Quinn Murray got a stick on it, but the Lakers weren't ready for the deflection.
I think what's been really impressive so far, kind of in playing defense on the offensive side for Buff State, they've been really playing the deflection very well. And when the puck is flying either way, they're kind of where it is, and they've been playing great here in the third period.
Absolutely. Holding the Lakers only to 1 goal. Buffalo State scoreless throughout the entirety of regulation so far. As Petherick gets it, fires the shot. Thought it had some distance, did not. As rebounded now by Tadia. Tadia into Petherick, can't get it to go. Petherick on the rebound, almost had it again. Again, the Lakers just peppering some shots on the freshman goaltender. I don't even know if she knew where the puck was at that point. As it'll be dumped down, 30 seconds remaining in the penalty kill for Buffalo State.
Jake, and they're firing them off right now, too, for Oswego. I mean, you got to give credit to Kingston like we've been doing all game here. She's faced a lot of shots, but has not really been overwhelmed and has played the puck really well.
Absolutely. The Lakers have been calm and cool under pressure. And Kingston has as well for the Bengals. As Skavnak will come out of net to serve that one. As there's Preston along the boards, over to Malone, back to Preston. Preston now going to shoot it up now over to Corbett. Corbett on the shot, can't get it to go. Smooth save right there from Kingston.
And she played that one like Anthony Volpe, kind of getting a line out there. Played that perfectly. Been playing great so far. Oswego firing from all different sides here. I mentioned left to right, center, behind kind of the net. And for Buff State, defense has really improved from period to period.
Gold glove there is Anthony Volpe.
Shout out to Anthony Volpe.
High praise right there from Ryan Joyce there.
I know you're a big fan of him too.
Oh yeah, I love Anthony Volpe. As the ball, my God, see, look, now you got me thinking about baseball. As the puck goes down, it'll be icing. Lakers one shot away from making it 50 on the day.
No, I think if you're Buff State, I mean, you haven't had that many shots on the offensive side, but just keeping Oswego only 1 goal here. Oswego scored a lot there in the first period, as we know, but just really slowing them down there.
Oh man, Shelly's got me cracking up in my ear right now, I won't lie. As now here's Bednarik. Puck gets dumped in from Shell. Buffalo State will take it, 3:45 remaining. As there's Hull, the shot where she'll score. Mac Hull pumps it in for the Lakers, and there's that 50th shot on goal, make it their 9th total goal. And Mac Hull joins the group of Lakers to find the back of the net.
And shout out Zach Malma. That was his player to watch. He's giving me a little point over there. But
there you go.
You got to love to hear, Jake. You got to love to hear that siren again. You're happy for Oswego. Kenzie Malone had one early in the third period. Another one here for Oswego. Mac Hull, her 4th goal of the season, leader on the teams. And, I mean, Oswego up to 9 goals. They want to get to 10 offensive prowess so far in this game against Buff State on a beautiful Saturday in Oswego.
Absolutely. It was Kingston who got a blocker on it, so she didn't completely miss it, just bad bounce on the ricochet. And that one's going to go way far down. Kingston's going to field it outside of net, pass it perfectly to Paranti. As here's Kirkostas. Kirkostas looked to shoot it towards the crease, couldn't get it to go. As now here is Tadia. JoJo running rabbit brings it down now. Passes it over to Braun. And now here comes Ramsier. Or I'm sorry, that is Maddie Digest. As now a bit of a hole up there behind the net. Lakers lead 9-0.
And Jake, what I've been talking about, it's Buff State gets the puck in their zone, but Oswego swarms it with the double teams and different kind of defensive, showings there. And Buff State's been a little confused so far, hasn't really been able to get it to the other teammates and get the offense flowing the way they want to.
Right, and it looked like a little bit of confusion there on the line change from Caitlin Tadia. But went smooth as it possibly could have there. As here's Radecki. Passes it out now and across to Katie Sarich. Sarich lets one fly, can't get it, blocked by McGrath. Rebounded out by Booth. She'll get pinned up against the boards. Taken away now for Horvatis. And again towards the middle. Puck still loose. Skabnak, probably her heart dropped there. But Buffalo not able to react. As the pass again goes across. The shot, can't get it to go.
This has really been one of the first possessions in a while with multiple shots from Buff State. It's really been kind of one or done. So if you're Buff State right now, I mean, there's a minute 42 left in this one. You kind of want to get some more shots, get, a feel for, the next game going forward here. Might not be your night tonight, but get a few more shots here in the offensive zone, feel good about yourself.
Absolutely, go home with a mental victory. And they've played well since that first period of play. And now here's the better opportunity, kind of missing him in the middle of a line change. Here's the one-on-one shot, can't get it to go, a little too high. Did not clip anything. As now here's Bednarik. Gets around Murray. Minute 15 remaining here in the game. Puck still loose, and Kingston's gonna cover it up, and Bednarik just gets caught up with everybody down low. Gotta be getting a little frustrated.
And she's had a couple times today, Bednarik. She's been really one of the aggressive players here for Oswego on that physical kind of end, and she's done her fair and share, playing great on the defensive end, and for her, she really wants to get one going here, but it's not going her way. But for Oswego as a team, 9 goals, got to be happy for Coach Digby in this one.
Absolutely. The A on Bednarik's shirt there, Joyce, stands for aggressive. I don't know if you knew that. That's what the A stands for.
Really?
For aggressive. No, it doesn't. It stands for, she's one of the assistant captains or whatever the phrase is.
Why would you lie to me, Jake? Are you kidding me, man?
But it could stand for aggressive. Maybe that's a little extra point there. But
it's up for the audience kind of view on it.
Yeah, it's up for interpretation.
It's up to their opinion.
Up for interpretation. I'd say the A stands for aggressive.
I would say it's apple pie if I'm going to throw it out there. But
there you go. More forced Thanksgiving references. Thank you, Joyce. As the pass again goes wide, less than a minute remaining here in the third period of play. Again, Bednar, or that time it was Mac Hull kind of in a little bit of a scrum. 35 seconds remaining. Hull dumps it in. Thrown away now by Ursel. Ursel's going to go up and find, it looks like Sarich, and a big hit there. Refs aren't even going to bother with the whistle. They've already put it away. As here's Kirkostas, 17 seconds remaining here in regulation. Pinned up against the glass. Here's Tadia. Tadia gonna go up and find Paranti. Looking to put in the dagger. The shot, can't get it to go. And now as the clock ticks away, that'll do it. The Lakers with a dominant 9-0 victory here, Ryan Joyce, including 2 more in that third period of play. The Teddy Bears were tossed tonight for sure, and the Lakers come away with a big W.
And everybody's ecstatic here in the Deb. I mean, what a game there for Oswego. Outshoots Buffalo State by 30. We knew 9 goals they scored last year, 2 times to get 9 goals here today, but in those games last year, they let Buff State score. In this one, 0 on the board for Buff State. Buff State obviously played a lot better there defensively in the second and third period, but on the offensive end, Oswego, I mentioned, was swarming all the way. In that third period, they played hard until the last whistle. Even that last 30 seconds, we saw a Buff State player on the ice there. They're flying towards every puck and making big plays. And Oswego, they're kind of going on a nice little run here. They tied Cortland yesterday, got the momentum playing against a real big dog kind of SUNYAC. And in this one, get a big win against Buff State on the offensive end.
Absolutely. The Lakers are able to stop the Bengals from getting their first SUNYAC victory of the regular season. The Lakers walk away with this one 9-0, but don't go anywhere because we're going to take a short break on the other side. We've got Kenny Gerard, we've got Zach Malamud, we've got yours truly, Ryan Joyce, heading up there for the post-game show. We'll be right back here on WTOP 10.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTLP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTLP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. I'm your host, Kenny Gerard, joined by Ryan Joyce, Zach Malmud for the post-game show. The Oswego State Lakers take the 9-0 win over the Buffalo State Bengals. Guys, what are we thinking?
What a third period there by Oswego. I mean, defensively, I was talking about it on the call a little bit, swarming to every single puck there. Buff State only had really one possession where they had like 2 or 3 shots on goal. And the defense for Oswego was really the key here today. Obviously, looking at the offensive end, they got a lot of shots up, but defense was huge. 0 goals scored today by Buff State.
Yeah, and we mentioned the power play a couple of times today. Another power play goal in that third period, and it's just going to boost the confidence of this power play. Struggling coming into this one. Games like this will really help them out. They were dominant throughout in this one.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice SUNYAC victory for the Lakers, now going 2-2 in the SUNYAC. But let's talk about the 9 goals we've seen tonight. Let's analyze them a little bit, guys. What do we got?
I mean, 7 different goal scorers by Oswego. Kenzie Malone obviously had a great game. 3 goals for himself there. Almost had that 4th one. Wasn't able to sneak that one in. But just the offensive attack that offensive attack from Oswego was just huge. I mean, a team that hasn't really been able to score well all year, tied yesterday, but can finally get on the board and feel like they're getting kind of an offensive identity is what they've kind of been missing this year. They just want to keep it going here, going next games and
Yeah, just huge for the confidence of this team to put up 9 goals for the 3rd time in a row against Buff State. Like, really have dominated this opponent, and I mean, these wins like these, like I said a little bit ago, they just boost the confidence of this locker room and advance it to future games, SUNYAC games especially.
Yeah, the last 3 matchups, 9-2 Oswego, 9-1 Oswego, and now 9-0 Lakers on top. A very common number, I think. Number 9 is their lucky number against the Buffalo State Bengals. Lots of goals. I mean, they just poured it on. And when we got into that third period, we were talking about maybe those penalties not getting in the box. They did exactly that. They did not get into the box, I think, just one time in that third period. Did exactly what they needed to do, not allowing power play opportunities for the Bengals.
Yeah, no, and if you're Coach Digby, I mean, for themselves, they played really great, just being physical but not making the mistakes. So you can play physical hockey, but you can certainly find yourself in the box a good amount of time. And in this one, they kind of made the right plays, hit when they were able to, and they played really well, kind of keeping Buffalo State, I mentioned, off their offensive zone.
Yeah, and a couple turnovers in the third period led to Oswego goals, as well as some odd man rushes. Buff State just got caught in possession, and then Oswego was able to take advantage of it. They did it a couple of times today.
Yeah, you know, I mentioned earlier, that's now Oswego's 2nd SUNYAC win. Going to give them a huge morale boost going into, we're getting towards that middle season, end of this first semester. What do we think about the morale now for the team? Now they have a lot of energy going into their next matchups.
No, yeah, I mean, yesterday was such a big, even though they tied yesterday, big to play against a really big SUNYAC opponent. And I mean, for Oswego, they kind of find themselves a possible middle-of-the-pack kind of team. Every point is going to matter here in the SUNYAC. Got a big point yesterday against Cortland. Get a big win here today for Oswego. And I mentioned offense was struggling, but for morale, you felt like they were flying on kind of all cylinders on the offensive end. 9 goals in this one overall. So it's going to be really important going here forward to just kind of really attack the net and just kind of get more goals here on the board at the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows that Oswego could play with the big-time teams. The result yesterday, obviously, against Cortland, and then just doing it again once again against Buff State today. It was just really dominant from the Lakers.
And we continue to see a physical game from both sides. And we saw in that third period, as I aforementioned, only one penalty trip for the Lakers to the sin bin. What do you guys think about the physicality of the game and Oswego's ability to be physical yet not commit penalties?
Yeah, just a really big step up for the Lakers in that third period. I mentioned it in the second intermission, just staying out of the box. We mentioned it a couple times, just staying disciplined. That's a big thing. Don't let the game get away from you. The Lakers did a good job of that. And then on the PK, really, really strong tonight. A perfect night on the penalty kill, and we're dominating when they were a man down.
Yeah, I mean, for Oswego, 1 for 17 coming into this game, under like 1% pretty much for his team on the power play. They played really great. And I mean, in terms of Buff State and the defensive side for Oswego was throwing like a double team. They were throwing a lot of players at this Buff State offense. And they really just, Buff State wasn't able to get into kind of their middle of the zone, get anything going. So when you throw that physicality out there, then for a team like Buff State, they might shy away a little bit because Oswego was being more aggressive on that end.
And Oswego really rolling with the punches tonight. 3 for 7 on the power play. Coming into this game, only 1 power play goal on the year. Way to really turn it around against a SUNYAC opponent.
No, it's huge. And I mean, Buff State, Oswego, I mentioned, has had success over them over the past couple of years. But just any game's tough in this conference. Any game in the schedule, especially early in the season, a lot of hockey left to go. Just get up some big goals here and keep it going here. A lot of games, like I mentioned, going down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, just morale-wise, it's huge for the Lakers to get those power play goals. Some of their big-time scorers are on the power play, really struggling to get things going with the man advantage. Really stepped up tonight, a really good performance by the Lakers.
Yeah, they were doing a lot better in a lot of categories they were struggling with coming into this game. And a huge morale boost for Skavnak. 100% save percentage, not letting anything get by her.
I mean, how important is that? I mean, we're looking kind of at the men's hockey team. They have 2 goalies there. But for Oswego, 2 big-time goalies here, Lexi Levy and then Rachel Skavnak coming to the game too as well. And Lexi Levy, obviously great as that kind of first option. But how great is it to have that second option for Skavnak to come in there and make big plays? Wasn't really pressured at all tonight, made the plays when she had to. And 23 saves, no obstacle for her at all today, and she was great overall.
Yeah, maybe some pressure coming into this game, getting the start. No pressure at all. She looked super, super comfortable in net there, and a really good performance by her. Huge for the morale of this team that they can have 2 reliable netminders.
Yeah, it's really good to have that depth in the goalie position. You know, around the ice and your skaters, you have a lot of depth, but with your goalies, it's really rare to have 2 solid goalies. But now let's take a look around the SUNY. We had mentioned there was 2 other games going on. Let's take a look. 2 final scores. SUNY Canton shutting out Anna Maria 6-0, while SUNY Cortland 6-3 over Potsdam. Potsdam showed a little life there in that last period.
Yeah, they showed a little life there, but for SUNY Canton, they kind of had the same result yesterday, 6-0 yesterday, 6-0 here today. They were pretty dominant over Anna Maria. And then SUNY Cortland, mentioned, didn't score yesterday. They're a really good scoring team here in the SUNYAC. They get 6 in this one, and Potsdam makes a little run there, but Cortland, so good defensemen, they figure it out.
Yeah, huge for Canton to now bring those goals into SUNYAC play. They're really focusing on that. And for Potsdam, making a little bit of a statement there down in Cortland in that third period, getting some goals. Cortland does not let up a lot of goals to opponents, a very strong defensive team, so that's huge for the morale of Potsdam.
Yeah, no, not a lot of goals coming off the Cortland goalie. It's very, very rare to get by him. To get 3 by him as Potsdam, a little morale boost, not to get blown out 6-0. And we've seen a lot of high-scoring games today, a lot of heavyweight matches in the SUNYAC. But let's talk about these 2 teams. Step forward. Where are they going next? Well, we see Oswego is going to take a trip out to Adrian November 24th and 25th, back-to-back games at Arrington Ice Arena.
Yeah, it's really going to show kind of where they are as a team. I mean, a big opponent here for Oswego, number 10 in the country, Adrian. And I mean, tonight they played really well on the offensive end. They're going to have to keep it going. Their defense has not been a problem all year, like I mentioned, but offense are going to have to figure it out.
Yeah, for Buff State, I mean, they go to William Smith. It's going to be a tough game for them. The Lakers have played William Smith a couple of times, but just getting back to their home ice, I think, is going to be huge for this team. That's where they've gotten a lot of their wins in the past. I think that's going to be huge for this team, heading back home for Thanksgiving.
And Buff State, after taking on William Smith, is going to take on SUNY Canton December 1st. The team we're just talking about, another heavyweight team in the SUNYAC. One of those, we would say, middle-of-the-pack teams, but they are really showing they are more than the middle of the pack. They're showing that they're really going to be a competitor in the SUNYAC this year.
Yeah, I think that it's going to just come down to goals in that game. Who can step up and find the back of the net?
Yeah, I think a lot of these teams are pretty similar in terms of that middle of the pack, so it's going to be a lot of dogfight games going down here in December, January, and February.
Well, I think it's going to do it for us here on The Purge for the women's game, but stick around. Oswego men's hockey coming up against SUNY Geneseo. Pre-game show starting at 6:30. These two will be here, and we'll have a new host over here. Someone new. You guys don't have to listen to me as much. Another game coming up, a big heavyweight match, number 5 in the country against number 7 in the country. A great game. You do not want to miss it. Stick around. WTOP 10. We'll see you next time.